It's me.
Are we back?
All right, we did it, guys. If you saw
Did we do the thing?
a little bit of live thing we did earlier, yes, we are starting very late today because we were having some technical issues, and a huge thank you to Keith for being here to. Yes. No, huge help for us. Keith is our tech guy. None of us know how to handle that kind of stuff, but he got on there, got it done. It took a little time, but we got it done. So
We
thank
turn
you,
it
Keith.
off, turn it back on again.
Yeah, we turned it off and back on again. Thank you, YT.
That's actually true.
Yeah, that is actually true. For one of the cameras, but the rest of them, that was still just an issue. Yeah, I hope the sound sounds good. Apparently we had some kind of an outage here at the house, and it caused our streaming board to just completely reset and shut down, which was not good. So we had to go through the whole process of resetting everything up.
The entire town of Springfield. It was ridiculous.
Yes. But hopefully you guys are all joining us now, and I don't know if anybody's watching the stream right now, but thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to tonight's episode of Die For Me, where a bunch of us friends are going to attempt to play Dungeons & Dragons. I'm really not going to do any announcements tonight, but huge thank you to everybody. Keith for getting this done. Flipper for doing all of our... Yep, I'll be right there, Pam. Flipper for doing all of our minis, and Jazzy for handling our social media. Pam apparently has something she wants to say. Go ahead, Pam.
Yes, we will be at Phoenix Day Infusion on June 6th at noon in room one of them.
So that's Friday, right?
It is Friday. We are one of the first panels at Phoenix Day Infusion this year, which is very, very exciting for us. I put it in the chat, didn't I, friends? Yes, in North 125A. We will be doing a panel with some really cool, so you get to meet us and our DM and some lore drops and really fun things. Please come find our room. And yeah, I'll be announcing every week until Con.
Yeah, please come check us out. Most of us will be walking around Con as well. Plus, we do. There are several of us who are going to be acting in Pam's Murder Mystery. She's wearing a shirt.
Bam!
Yay! If
Today.
you can go ahead and zoom in on that, it's great. But it is the Murder Mystery Place at Casa Grande. Please check them out. They are amazing. Pam is the writer-director. And yeah, they will also be at Con.
Just
but yeah,
murdering people.
exactly.
Bunch of murder
That's what we do.
hobos.
But you will also be seeing us walking around if you want to come by. We hope a lot of people can make it and hopefully can enjoy our panel. All right. Anything else we want to add? Keith, why do you look so angry?
That
was a lot of stuff.
Really getting into character right now. He is ready to rage. All right.
He was ready to rage like an hour ago.
True. Okay, so that
been
was
holding
not
back.
fun dealing with that, but we're going to go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of Die For Me. So, last we left off.
I don't remember anything.
Wow.
I don't remember fishing.
You don't remember anything at all?
I do.
Bro, Aranel kissed you.
No, that was the day before.
We did that again.
Princess.
We did do that again.
Yeah. Ding
Wait,
dong.
when? You know, the audience wants to hear this stuff.
I was talking to Abby, but okay.
You guys can be secretive. Like, you can even say, we're going to go off to our own thing.
Cold
But
under
the
here.
audience wants to know things.
There have been several kisses that have been publicly announced.
Yeah.
Since the invention of the kiss, there have been 5 kisses that were rated the most.
Good reference.
The most
Chase is
pure.
keeping them all in the spanking.
Whoa!
That
That took a
He's like,
turn.
you did not kiss last
Okay,
week.
that reference was awesome.
Thank you. Sorry. But, anyways, last we left off, the Displaced 8 made their way into the Druasal Empire, where they were met and escorted by several of the patrols that were a massive herd of centaurs. They did pass through one town where they toured a little bit, but not a lot, and then continued on their journey south towards the capital of the Druasal Empire. With 3 days of travel, you did eventually make your way to the capital. Upon arriving, you were met by another patrol that sent word ahead And when you arrived, you saw, not sure if it was an attempt at show, intimidation, or what, but the full military force of the capital itself. You saw a massive military that you passed on your way towards the keep. Nyla, the Leonin that you have been escorting this entire time, was disguised as Bibbles, as you currently do not have your bard friend with you.
We miss our bibbles.
We do. Hashtag blame Bibbles. You
No more pickles.
guard on Mrs. Pickles.
You haven't asked Pearson about his pick.
But you guys made your way to the keep, where you saw the court come out and meet you all. You saw King Trothus, and as he approached you and began to speak, you all knelt, except for Nyla, who stepped forward and dropped her disguise. Upon doing so, the king briefly lost his sense of speech, as Nyla said, "Hello, Father." As you guys sit there staring at what is transpiring before you, you see the king stare, and tears begin to come down his eyes, or his cheeks.
Oh no, not a crying lion.
And you see him rush forward, and he grabs Nyla and holds her tight.
Not gonna be dark.
With your perception, you hear a slight whisper from the king. "I thought I lost you."
Oh. You didn't.
You see the Minotaur that had led the party down the steps from the keep step forward, and he begins to gently usher the king and his daughter back to the keep before he turns to the seven of you. "Well, that was unexpected. Welcome." And you see the king, Nyla, and the other female Leonin that was there begin to make their way back to the keep. And the Minotaur is attempting to continue on with this welcoming committee. "Welcome to the Druisal Empire. I understand you have been sent here as emissaries. How may we be of assistance?" Who speaks for you?
I mean, technically we
What's an
are.
emissary?
It's like a diplomat.
Oh. Nice to meet you.
Got it.
A pleasure.
Bibbles was kind of our speaker.
I knew she was hiding
Well,
something.
Uh,
In a good way.
I suppose I could
Empressito?
start by saying
Yes.
we're following a quest to eliminate a demonic presence in the realm. And I think if you could perhaps provide us with a place to stay, and maybe a warm meal, then we could keep doing our thing here.
Preferably brisket.
Whatever you have.
Right.
You might have something to say about that.
And you see that at this point he's beginning to like falter. This was not the conversation he was expecting to have. He's looking out of the large, massive military forces that, you know, they're all standing at attention, but you start to see some of them are like, what's going on? Like they're definitely breaking formation, trying to see what's like. They're like, can we be dismissed already? Like what's going on?
Should I speak up?
Yeah.
Is that the problem?
Perhaps he turns and looks at some of the other members of the court, and he, yes, Displaced 8, would you please follow me into the keep, and we will discuss the purposes of what you are here to do.
That sounds so much better. Thank you.
Of course. And he turns, and you see them all start to begin to move. And as you guys get a little further away, you do hear military commands of "Company dismissed!" And you see the troops starting to go home. The Aarakocra and the Owlin are beginning to fly back down, and you see the defensive system of this whole thing was definitely part of a show to either intimidate or just to really show you what they have.
Really impressive military presence.
Thank you.
I could tell that you were showing us what you have.
Yes, we've thought it fitting to welcome you in such a manner as to show you. Damn it!
No, it's an honor. Thank you. It's a very efficient system, I can tell.
He's like,
Yes,
well,
we
good.
are very well trained. Our military force is quite formidable. But please, this way, and you guys begin to make your way up this very, very long staircase.
How long, Jace?
It's about.
How many steps?
Do you count?
Are they 9-inch steps
Do you-
or are they
do you
12-inch
count?
steps? Sure.
Well, I mean, he's
Okay.
not Lokag.
Go ahead and make a.
To count?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Wow.
Okay, make an intelligence saving throw.
Saving throw?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I got an out-of-game question about what we've seen so far.
Uh huh.
Since everybody is as big as Lokag for the most part, does that mean wagons and horses are bigger, or what? Like Clydesdales?
What do you mean everything is as big as Lokag?
Well, you said as far as the people, as we were going through the
No,
city,
no,
you
no.
kept describing large people.
Minotaurs were as big as you. The Leonin are still normal size. They're
Do
not.
they make bigger carts?
Yes.
Do you think it'd be more durable than what we've already been experiencing?
Probably be harder to break.
What'd you get, Pearson?
15.
And a Clydesdale would be harder
With
to
a 15, you start counting and you get to about 98 steps before you start to kind of.
What comes after 98?
kill. 27.
But it,
There you go,
That
Lokag.
sounds better.
You're trying.
so after you pick up at 27 from Lokag, you realize there are 78 steps here.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Wow. Would you say 27?
22.
Okay. No, that doesn't sound right.
Huh?
But as you guys approach this massive building, it is sort of set up in the Greek temple style with pillars all around. You see a very massive door, and as the door opens, you just hear this. And as you step in, you see marble floors and just this beautiful white interior with paintings and many decorations and a few chandeliers of crystal.
Are the paintings like landscapes, portraits, abstract
Mostly
art?
portraits. You do see several different portraits. It looks very similar, but there's definitely some differences between. There are 5 other Leonin, all albino fur, and each one has its own trait, but they all have a very similar look. With your perception check, your passive perception, you could see under each one is the name Emperor Trothus, but there is a 1, 2, 3 next to each one of them, all the way up to 5.
Trothus the Fifth, huh?
As you guys enter at the throne, you see Emperor Trothus the Sixth holding his daughter Nyla. The other female Leonin is holding her as well. Each kind of just giving her a sandwich hug on each side. You see all of them have tears coming down their eyes as they are clearly happy to see each other. Them probably thinking Nyla was killed or would never be seen again.
We should have figured out some way to send a message. Like a,
That would have
they
been dangerous.
post.
oh.
Could've
So
perhaps sent
Nyla
a
could have been
courier.
sending postcards this whole time and just chose not to.
I mean, that would have
Well,
been really
none of
dangerous.
us,
you
none of
guys.
us asked her if she did, and also, it's a very good point.
She's literally the Emperor's daughter, not the
What does
great
that make
Cypher.
her?
Sort of a big deal.
The Emperor's daughter?
I know that much. Is she a princess? She could be a princess,
Would
right?
they call her? I don't
I'd like to
really
know.
know. I'm kind of curious now myself.
Who's got the Googles?
What is an emperor's daughter?
It's not
Princess.
me. It is a princess.
just a
No
princess.
way.
Princess?
You were right.
Okay.
Huh. It feels
Yeah, I know.
lazy.
You know,
Feels
more.
lazy.
She is the Empress E.
Impressive.
That's a good one too.
No, I guess that is Princess. So she is the Princess of the Empire. As you guys continue to follow the leaders of the court towards the throne, the Minotaur does a little. Trothus, you dumbass! Pay attention.
I'll hand him a Hall's cough drop.
There you
No,
go.
you don't.
I'll hand him a Ricola cough
Get
drop.
out
No,
of
you will not.
It's happening too much. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'll hand him a Walgreens brand cough drop.
I literally
up.
said
Try
what she
it.
said and
I have an open container of liquid near me.
Do you?
I do.
He does. And you're gonna be the one to knock it over again.
Then he's gonna roll back over all the
Now
cables.
there's actually exposed wires because we had to tear everything up.
Yep.
Those
So-
cables.
cables. Sorry,
There's a difference.
my apologies.
I mean, technically, you'd get it all inside this too.
Anyways, and you see Emperor Trothus quickly stop, and he takes a cloth from one of the servants and starts to damp. Oh, I do apologize, my friends.
Shall we come back?
No. Thank you for what you have done. You have brought what I thought was lost to me home.
Who you thought was
He just did it.
criminal?
You
Don't
make,
justify your own doctrine.
you make a valid
Dumb.
point, young people.
Concept of a daughter.
My apologies.
I curtsy.
Whom I have lost.
Ooh, fancy words.
I cannot express my gratitude enough. But what can I do for you to reward you for such a harrowing journey, I'm sure?
I think us keeping Nyla waiting is more than we don't know what's happening.
How long have you had her?
I don't know.
Probably go
She
for
was-
over a month.
Several weeks.
Try to keep her safe.
It's been quite a long trip.
We've had to take.
We didn't want to put her in harm's way while we were trying to
Guys.
take care of business.
Maybe we don't need to overwhelm him with all of us talking.
So short words, mind flayers and giants and many things.
What?
Hang on.
And you see a moment of panic, and he looks over at his daughter, and he grabs her by the face. Are you okay?
They got her.
I apologize about the confusion from earlier. We certainly were not expecting her to be a princess of such a grand country, such as yours. Granted, I had my suspicions. I know she was hiding some information from us, but
She's
I did
very
not expect
polite.
Yeah, she was.
anything to this degree. She's been a great companion of ours. We really wanted to look out for her safety, and it was a pleasure to bring her back to her home. Her among many others.
And she's kind of a badass. Did you know?
I did not know my
You're
daughter
honored.
was a
You found me
badass. No.
He's not a judge.
Like ourselves, we were
You're
once enslaved, and so was she. So we do feel in.
As you say the word enslaved, you see his jowl curl as he gets a bit of a snarl.
Are you familiar with these enslavers?
My daughter was enslaved. And you see like the
Foam?
not the foam, the teeth are bared, and he has very long canines. And he does a very loud roar, and it echoes through this room. Some of you have to actually hold your hands to your ears.
Is it like an MGM roar?
Your Highness, we could speak to you. We could speak to you quietly.
Need to get out now.
My apologies. I've
No.
been told my anger sometimes gets the better of me.
Do you have
completely
somewhere
understand.
I
you
can relate.
speak where there's maybe no one else, no listening ears?
He didn't expect that.
He takes a moment to.
She's got a good point.
There's a brief look of confusion, and he looks around at his court, looks over to his daughter. She gives a nod. He speaks to the court. You shall all wait here. If you would all join me. To you. You see him step around. The other female Leonin follows, and Nyla follows. You guys go through a doorway, and it leads into a very comfortable room. There are several sofas, and there is a very fine, ornate chair. The king, the emperor, sits down. The other female Leonin sits down next to him, and Nyla goes to his right and sits down on one of the steps.
Can I do a quick detect magic?
Sure.
Thanks.
Is detect magic?
It's a spell.
Sorry.
No, sorry.
No.
What?
Is it
verbal somatic? I'm not gonna hide it.
Okay. As you do, you see the female Leonin. She does reach her hand up as though about to cast a spell as well.
I'm merely looking for prying eyes.
Make a persuasion check.
One.
As you have now just asked these people, the royal family, to be alone with you, and you instantly cast a spell.
26.
26. Very nice.
Yes,
With a 26, you needed a 25, by the way. So,
Nice.
Natural 19.
because you did literally just ask the royal family
Yes.
to be alone with you, and then instantly started to cast a spell.
Fireball.
It was a little bit.
It sounds
Oh,
like a
warning.
display state thing to do.
It does.
But with a 26,
I know what I'm about.
you see her slowly lower her hand with a slight snarl, but she does accept it.
I'll give her a slight snarl back.
Pierce it.
It wasn't a friendly snarl.
Oh, mine was friendly.
Apologies.
That's a purr.
Sometimes my friends don't exactly know how to
Wait,
act.
is this his wife?
You don't know. You could maybe make
Did
an
you just
assumption.
go?
What are we doing?
When he's in the room?
No, no shot.
This could end.
So you cast detect magic.
I do.
From where you're at, you obviously see all the items that your comrades are wearing. You see the king has the emperor has some kind of a talisman on his neck. The other female Leonin has the same thing. The emperor has a ring that is glowing, and his cloak that he is wearing has magical property.
All three of his attuned items. The amulets, are they divination?
Oh, and the crown itself that he is wearing also has a magical.
Okay. Anything up on the ceiling or in the corners of the room?
Make a perception check.
Okay. And then my second question, are they divination magics on the amulets and stuff?
So the amulets are divination.
Okay.
1 second. The cloak is transmutation.
Okay.
And the helmet, or not the helmet, the crown is
Transmutation.
Protection?
enchantment.
I saw that.
And the ring is where's the ring? Illusion.
Cool. 17 for perception.
17 for perception. As you look around the room, you do see a book that seems to give off some kind of magical energy. But other than that, there really isn't anything else. There's no orbs or anything like
No
that.
security cameras or anything?
No.
Cool.
And from your experience, if someone were to attempt to spy on you guys in that way, it would be some form of an orb.
Okay.
Like
you
that
would
one in
find.
that house.
Oh.
My apologies. Sometimes my friends can act without thinking.
I was thinking plenty.
You should declare your actions before you attempt to cast spells.
I
when we
apologize.
first
We've been
meet you.
betrayed by those in leadership
Understood.
positions.
Kindness. Our apologies.
What should we call you?
My name is Emperor Trophus VI.
Do you want to say all that? Or
You may call me Emperor.
Thank you.
Your Highness, Your Majesty, whatever you prefer.
Don't say that. Give me very specific things.
You may choose which one you will.
Okay.
Do you accept my liege?
I will accept that.
I won't call you that, but I had to know.
We need to stop.
Your Majesty.
To my friend's defense here, we have been betrayed by people in high power several times.
I'm starting to get the sense that so have I.
Oh no, what does that
Which is
mean?
why I wanted to
Wow.
speak to you privately.
It's that time of year.
Because of Nyla's status and your militia, I don't think her being taken was much of an accident. I
agree.
think it would have been really hard to get her out of here if it were.
And she was taken twice.
Understandably, she was very secretive with us. But perhaps now that she's home safe with her family, that perhaps Nyla, you would like to share the happiness of how you were abducted by that which we hunt.
Nyla stands up. I think now is a good time as any. She moves in front of your group, but facing her father, and she begins to tell the entire story of what happened. From the time she was taken, the ambush that was set for the group that she was with as they made their way to one of the villages, that the giants came from nowhere. I don't want to give the full.
Like the same giants? that we
Yes.
killed? Okay.
I'm not going to give the full thing because
We already
time.
I remember.
You guys all kind of have heard it at this point, but
So
she
what-
does.
They passed her off to the others.
So,
The Shadow Demon.
she talks about how she was in a prison. The Shadow Demon arrived, took her and 3 others from that prison. As she was leaving, she did hear the screams of the others as they were being eaten by the giants.
Did it ever appear that you were recognized for your title or status?
Locag was surprised at that question.
No. I was never recognized, or no one really. I think it was just my uniqueness, and she points to her fur.
With intrusive thoughts.
That drew the eyes of many of the creatures that claimed me.
And did anyone else have knowledge of where you guys were going?
I didn't even know where we were going.
Where were you headed to?
The Shadow Demon took me to where.
Oh, no. When you left home before you were abducted by the giants,
Oh,
where were you headed?
I was headed to Sutton. I was going there to discuss trade, as my father asked me to. Yes, I wanted her to learn what it is to rule here.
Emperor Trothus, who in your court knew that Nyla was going?
Many. It wasn't a secret by any means. She had an armed guard of 50 men.
50 men, and she still got taken. That's some.
That's crazy. But the 8 of us took out those.
Are they dead?
Those giants.
Yeah, where are these 50 men?
They were all.
They might have been in a pot.
Yeah.
We found them all dead.
Eaten.
We found 4 slain giants there as well.
That's it.
I'm going to urge you to keep an extra
Not
eye
everyone's as strong as an adventurer.
only on with your most trusted.
I can promise you,
Mr.
she
Grumpy
will not be
Pants wants
leaving
to
this
get
court for quite some time.
Boise with us.
Oh, that's good.
But please, Nyla, continue. Nyla talks about how she was taken by the Shadow Demon to where the gnolls were at with the Mind Flare, then doubled back to where the kobolds were with the half dragon. She talks about how the 3 people that were with her at the giants had passed on the journey. And then she speaks of going to the cave where there were many dead orcs and goblins, and how the shadow demon had a rage, and in his rage killed 2 others that were chained up with her. And she talks of going through the woods at night, seeing the shadow demon leave them, all of them too weak to move, and suddenly seeing bright lights as combat ensued and the shadow demon being vanquished. And with the shadow demon dead, she realized she had the strength to be able to shout out for help, which is when you found her.
So the shadow demon killed 2 more people just because all the orcs and goblins that they were meeting up with were dead?
In a rage, yes.
I feel a little guilty about that.
Keep having.
The number of people you probably have saved by killing those orcs and goblins, I believe, far outweigh the poor souls that demon took his rage out on.
Every one counts.
Keep having flashbacks
So
to the
sad.
second time we killed him.
Fuck you.
Try to have a serious moment.
I couldn't help it.
Emperor Trothus, do you happen to have any information on potential locations of these demons
As
or
this,
abductions going
let me
on?
finish some of this stuff real quick. As the story progressed, you did see both.
Hey.
You saw several emotions go across Emperor Trothus and the other female Leonin. There was sadness, there was anger, and there was slight joy in part of the tale as well. Nyla does complete the story of traveling with you, being left in Port Briam, and all the adventures she had, the new things she learned, the magic that she's now learned, and the battles you guys had with the demons that were attempting to overrun the town. And she ends with being taken by the giants again, being rescued again, and returning home.
Turning into a gaseous form.
Yeah. She left that part out. But she does
It was pretty cool.
she does talk about being brought home and how while the situation was sad, she definitely grew and she learned. I'd say all told, the story took about an hour to tell, as she gave very good detail.
The hour's pretty good. I thought it was going to take weeks.
Took us that long.
As the story ends, the emperor, I don't know how I can ever repay you, but despite being emissaries from Bascal, you are friends here. You are welcome here. And we will forever honor the displaced 8. I only see 7 of you.
It's vacation.
Right.
It's paid
Goes
vacation
on a bit of a
time.
side quest.
After 3 months under our employ, you get paid vacation time.
A sabbatical.
I see.
Yes.
That's a good trait to have in a company. Yes.
We doing anything else?
We really prioritize retention.
I can see that.
Good health insurance
But
too.
you there, sir? You had a question.
Oh, do you happen to have any information as far as like the demons that we've been running into, those who abducted your daughter, or any unusual attacks that have been popping up around your kingdom?
No.
Attacks.
Attacks, yeah.
Oh, attacks.
He said anything you want.
As far as I'm aware, we've obviously there are creatures in this world that attack. Also, our shores are somewhat plagued by creatures that come from Vashain. We have military forces to defend against such things.
Do they make their way across the water?
Sometimes. It's much more rare than the attacks
Okay.
on the city. I'm just blanking right now. Erishan. But occasionally we have something that comes across, or a few things.
Do I suppose the leaders of Bascal and the Drusal Empire, do they share intelligence about the attacks that they've been having? Because this seems to be across the borders. So.
Due to the treaty that we have with Dathon and Beskal, we provide military forces at Arasham, as does Beskal and Dathon. We have very many trade agreements with Beskal and several other continents throughout the world.
I mean, there's trade agreements, and then there's like military intelligence.
With the fact that we have a shared military at Arasham, there is definitely shared military
Okay.
intelligence.
All right.
The aspects of the things that happen in Vashane are of great concern to anyone on this continent. That powerful city needs to hold for as long as possible to hold back anything that might be coming from there.
Do we think that these attacks have anything to do with Vashane, or is it just concurrent? Like they just happen to know that we're in this situation, so we're a bit spread thin. Like, is there anything to indicate that these demons and the mind flayers are somehow working at cross purposes politically instead of just trying to like gain power and tear open a rift?
The fact there was a mind flare involved in this
It's
with
creepy.
the demons is a very terrifying prospect.
It seemed the mind flayer was basically using the demons to their advantage.
I think as we've actually learned that it's not just one mind flare, it's the
No.
hive.
It's always.
A hive mind.
After removing the head of one of the mind flayers, it was able to cast spells and talk to another individual and take control of their mind. Days later.
This should not be possible.
That's
What
what I
does that
thought.
mean? What does that mean it shouldn't be possible?
That's not how mind flayers are supposed to work.
Mind flayers are powerful and terrible creatures, but they should die like anything else.
If you remove a head, usually it means it's dead.
The fact that it was still able to communicate and or attack
Much less
is-
possess the guy's mind.
is a terrifying prospect. I don't know what we're dealing with, but that is far more powerful than any mind flare I've heard of. Now, granted, I don't keep good company with mind flares, but from what I've read and understand of them,
Not pleasant when they
Oh.
attach.
He would.
Oh.
Yeah.
They had a special moment.
He was our smartest member before the mind flare attack.
Make a deception check.
I think the rest of us
It's not
laughing
a-
kind of.
Jason, it's not like
Okay, attempted a joke. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were trying to like convince
you
him
want
of
to make
that.
persuasion to see if he laughs?
He should
I think
chuckle.
the
I feel like there should be more of a performance to see if he laughs.
I would say performance is probably more accurate.
Speaking of performance,
As it was
you held for a full 2 seconds
Natural
after he
20.
said it.
Mr. Jace.
What was it?
27.
27?
Yeah.
Oh, he starts busting up laughing.
Okay.
He definitely sees it as a joke.
I'm here all night.
I hope not. But
Oh dang.
that was quite clever.
I'll
So
make my exit.
I appreciate the humor.
Well,
I'm gone.
speaking of, we've all been through a lot and we're kind of low on supplies. We could use some.
Of course, you shall have lodgings, food, and anything you could possibly desire.
Could you help us out with some potions?
I can see what I can do. What kind of potions would you like?
Personally, everybody could use health potions. We're kind of out.
We can certainly provide
I
help.
got
He
some
certainly likes
stuff.
those superior potions.
Yeah.
Those really
I
fancy
might.
ones.
I might.
That's a lot of juice.
That might be
Agree.
difficult to make a persuasion check.
By any chance, your Majesty, do you
Can I do that with
have
advantage?
No.
a library or some kind of
12.
intelligence in town?
Sorry, I don't think I can provide quite that high, but I can provide some greater for you and of regular common.
Oh, I'm sure those would be just fine.
Or a growth, possibly, or strength if you
Okay,
have one.
look,
later
okay.
on.
He has a thing for potions.
Yeah.
Personally, is there a place you can put in a word for us to get some upgrades on our equipment?
Ooh.
Whether it be the armor, and I just pull out my falchion. Or blades.
As you pull out the blades, once again, in front of the royal family,
Oh man.
alone in a room with them, there's definitely a very quick. You see him step back in a ready position.
Are we that nice looking?
No.
I'm just looking confused.
Threatened by
Armors are weapons.
I'm pretty sure.
You
it's not broke down.
Drew. You literally had two weapons appear in your hands.
No, I didn't. Just the falchion, in my hands, presented.
Okay,
6.
it's a little bit better. Still.
Yeah, I'm not like whoosh.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Not
I
shaky,
thought
not
you
standstill.
had done both in both hands, so I was a little.
Yeah, open palms.
Okay, that's a little bit
I'd
better.
have to go
He
back.
still is a little
I'm going for
on
the-
edge, but he steps forward. I can speak with some of the blacksmiths or send word to them and see if there's anything we can do for you.
That'd be appreciated.
Is there anything else?
Gary, maybe put it away.
Yeah, it's gone.
Is there anything else I can do for you now? I would definitely like to send for you again.
Do you have any experts in town that may have dealt with these kinds of issues before?
I can search someone else.
Consultants?
Where can we rest?
Well, I do have, and
How long are we going to stay here?
I don't know. How long are we allowed to stay here?
Well, we do have business in another
you may
Yeah.
stay for as long as you wish. I have no issues with this.
Well, I'm
We have
asking
other plans.
for
We
a
should probably
reason.
not talk
Do we
in
get a
his
house?
presence. Our business.
Cardon's like,
where's
can I
our-
bank on this? I
Where's
want
our
a house
chest
here
of
too."
gold?
Try to sell my Airbnb business.
Need for a house.
No, for
That
real.
happened in another campaign.
How long
Not
are we
happening in
staying
this
here?
one.
It happened in this one.
It did happen in this one, but not this
Yeah.
time.
Get fucked.
Try to start up a
literally have a
B&B.
Do you know anybody in town who would be able to craft or make magical items?
Yes, potentially. We can send word to you for that as well.
Because I have some.
So I have now 4 different people who are asking for 4 different things.
Yeah.
So I need to do one at a time here, guys.
Mine was first. Where we're eating, where we're sleeping.
Yes.
In a house.
That they gave us.
Okay, next.
Along with 10,000 gold per person.
I mean, I'm down
That's
with
the
that.
fine print.
I mean, it is a princess, just saying.
At their royalty, you know.
How much did you
And
really
12
love her?
giants
Just
and a
kidding.
mind flayer and 2 demons and
Can we just get like 5 minutes in like your gold room?
I can't carry
A
that
room
much.
of gold, whatever.
I think we're still kind of
Just-
topped off from the
Maybe a minute.
refuge.
30
Guys,
seconds.
we have
Just-
them
no, we're not.
So he does tell you the finest establishment that we have is the Early Dove Inn.
Ooh, dove.
I will send word for you to have rooms and free stay and meals for while you are here. It is on the Crown.
On the crown. So
What
charge
was-
it to the room.
What was the next thing you were looking for?
The blacksmith. Upgrades for our armors and weapons.
Right. Blacksmith main generator. No.
We should have a good one.
Odd name for a blacksmith.
Well,
It's kind of a cool name.
It's called Blackie.
It's like the college for blacksmithing. Blacksmith generator.
She said just call him Blackie.
I would have called it Gene, but
From what I understand from my military commander, the Beat the Heat is the best blacksmith in town.
and the adjoining butcher's name is.
Eat the meat.
How did you
What's
know?
up, Blackie?
I know what you're
I said
doing.
it's what's up, Blackie.
Gosh. And there was another place you wanted to go? Where?
yeah, who can make magical items?
This poor king is going to be just like, you know, I'm just going to be the little welcoming creature. He doesn't have anything better to do.
No.
There is the Bound Tome.
Ooh.
Okay.
Give Any
that is-
directions?
yes, I will send someone to you tomorrow. You guys, when you guys arrived to the city, it was getting close to nightfall, and Nyla did just tell her story that was an hour long.
What did you say
So-
it was called again?
The Bound Tome.
The Bound Tome. Okay.
Okay. So, you guys, is there anything else I can do for you?
It's getting rather late. Can we have someone escort us to our lodgings for tonight?
Of course, of course.
Thank you.
And he snaps his fingers, and you hear as a hidden door opens up, and a young female Leonin steps in, dressed in very fine clothes, and she, yes, my lord. And he gives her instructions to bring someone to guide you to the inn.
What is your name?
Oh, my name is
I don't have
Nala. No.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
It's Kiara.
Yeah. My name is Symphonia.
It's a very pretty name. I just like your
No, I'm
name.
kidding. Hold on. I was joking.
I'm just trying to compliment everybody as possible. It's important.
Gotta go to my notes, go to Leonin names.
That's why you're so charismatic.
Jace, one of these days you're gonna have names
Sarabi.
on deck for us.
I mean, this is the thing. I have names. Like, I have a list of Leonin names, Dwarven names, all this stuff. I just go to my notes, go to Dwarven names, and then I delete the one after I use it. Like,
Her name
And
is
hope that we
Sarabi.
remember.
oh, I mean, I go back and I rewatch this, and then I write down the names and another thing, so I still remember them.
What if her name is just like Gretchen?
Gretchen's a cool name.
Mm-hmm.
Great name. It's a strong.
Every NPC's name is Dave.
These are the names I know.
Sorry, hold on. I am Enotha.
Oh, that's pretty.
If you turn it inside
That's
out,
pretty.
yes.
Thank you.
Wait, is that the mom's name?
No, that's
No, that's the young
Turn it
Leonin
inside
that
out,
stepped in.
automatically, that
Alright,
updates
export.
everything.
Is she a maid? Is she Nyla's sister?
Are you related to the crown?
Oh, no. I'm but a servant here.
You're gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Lead the way.
You're so. Oh, I'm sent to find the escort for you. I will not be leaving you, but
So you're the escort's escort.
more or less. And you see her begin to bow her way out of the room, and she makes her way
Red
out.
tape.
Are we following her?
No. She will be. She is a servant here at the keep. We will have an escort for you to.
Oh, okay.
So why did she come?
I
go.
needed to send word to the escort to.
Oh, that's fancy. A lot of channels. It's fancy though. I'm not hating at all. Oh, I got.
There's after that, there's just kind of like a brief, awkward silence.
Oh, we can roleplay that.
Oh, as the emperor yawns, just like a little roar, like type yawn. Oh, of course, I haven't introduced you to my wife. This is Kene, and you see the other female Leonin who has been sitting in the other chair, and she does a slight.
Like, never mind.
How do you spell
You
that?
ever do South Park? Yeah, I knew you guys-
They killed Kidney.
it is.
No, I was gonna say,
They
hey,
better
Kenny.
Oh gosh, it is Kenne.
It's pretty. I love your jewels.
Oh,
I know what I'm imagining.
Thank you. It
You're
is very
gorgeous.
kind for you to
For
say
a
such
brief
a thing.
second, I was actually looking over.
A
what
few moments go by, and a satyr is brought in. He is wearing very fine clothing, a scarf around. No, I'm just kidding. My name is
bun.
Tumnus. No, I'm kidding.
James McAvoy? Is that you?
Yes. Most don't know me from this work.
Name's Jackavoy.
Name's Jackavoy. I got you.
Death Roll Penelope. Anything know that?
What role?
He was in Penelope, the movie.
That was so
Oh.
cute. Yes.
I'll watch it again.
Yeah.
But he steps in, does a very deep bow to the emperor. Hello, my name is Zrill. If you wouldn't mind following me, And he does a quick about face and starts making his way. You guys hear the of his hooves moving along the marble floor. Yep. He leads you through the keep. You see the rest of the court kind of standing there very impatiently waiting. And
prancing.
as you guys exit the room and move past them, they all sort of rush in, and you hear some loud commotion of, "Your Majesty, what was that? How could you?" And the doors close, and you get the sense there is some kind of a conversation that they're not happy they were left out of.
Could they tell that Pearson had started to cast something as soon as he entered the room?
No, the doors closed before Pearson started this. But you guys all begin to make your way out following Zrill. Trying to see. We started so late. I'm trying to figure out a different time frame here. And he begins to lead you to the inn, where you guys travel through the city. You can see now there is a lot less military force being shown, but there's definitely still a military presence. You see patrols going through the city. Patrols of around 5 to 8 guards each.
Wow.
You see,
Are they under martial law?
No. But not every 5 feet you see this. You see a patrol, keep going. See another patrol. Nothing crazy. It's just military patrols. You see several other people moving through the city. Some of them seem to be heading home. Others you see going into some of the other bars or taverns that are in this area, but eventually you are led into a very fine neighborhood where you come across a very large 4-story building with green paint on the roof tiles, a sort of light pink paint on all the wood, and you see there are many birds. As you look around, you can see these are definitely some form of magic. But there are many doves that seem to be flying around, and you.
So they're not real birds, or they're magically tamed.
Make a perception check.
I'm sorry.
I know what a bird is. Birds are not real.
Is this the inn?
Oh, not 20. I totally know if they're birds.
So these are spying devices by the government. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god!
I
knew it!
thinking they might be.
Table flip.
Odin
Game over.
It's been Odin the whole time.
Just wasted my nat 20 on birds.
No, so these are magic. There are a few real, but there is definitely a magical presence of doves that are
illusion.
Yes.
Okay.
But as you guys begin to approach, you hear the sound of joyous, raucous music coming from inside. Very hearty tune being played. You can see some people are inside there. They are dancing. They are enjoying the night. And as you are led in by Zrill, he guides you over to a table as you all sit. And you see him step away. And he moves over to a... what is it called? Sorry, 1 second.
What's the time of day?
Night has it's nightfall, so there is
Time for
already
you to get a
shops are
watch.
closed.
yeah. It's time for you to get a watch. Yes, thank you.
What's a watch?
So you see behind the counter a very large female furbolg.
Female what?
Furbolg.
It's like a cow person. Sort of.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And as you see Zrill step up to her and he whispers something into her ear, and she gets this very big grin and she comes over. Well, hello, it's so good to see you. Welcome to my inn. How may I serve you?
I'd like extra pillows.
Extra pillows, of course. Only the finest for you, my dear.
Do you have any coffee that's already been brewed?
Oh, at this time of night, no, we do not have any coffee, but I can brew some for you, if you so wish.
Felix, do you need to smell your coffee? Or are you good?
I feel called out right now. But I would love a cup. I would love a cup. Guys, please, you're impersonating me.
Madam, if I may
This
ask,
is identity theft.
Jace was
fraud.
doing a pretty good job of the yays last week.
That's identity
Nailed it.
theft.
do you have sarsaparilla? I've been looking everywhere.
Sarsaparilla, not a
Yes.
very common
Extra
word
sass.
drink, but I do have
You
some. Indeed.
No one else in the whole world has sarsaparilla.
The whole world,
At
you
least
say?
as much as I've seen.
I should charge more
I
for it.
really
then.
knew
I will
that.
pay you a premium.
Well, I couldn't possibly, but I can
Jesus.
get some for you. Is there anything else that I can get for you?
I'll
Wine,
have whatever he's
please.
having.
Wine, sarsaparilla.
My thing's not alcoholic. Does
Did
that
you
matter to
want some coffee, dear?
I'll take one.
Please, I would very much appreciate a cup.
Of course, I would happily bring some coffee.
He's been looking for this for like ever. I would actually really like to try it as well.
You would like some sarsaparilla?
So would I.
Some sarsaparilla, of course.
It's worth it.
I'll stick with the wine.
Until you
The
realize that
wine?
we drink it all. in
Would you like a
chocolate
coffee as well, sir?
Listen,
I
if
will
could
go
just
with
have it
the
one more time
sarsaparilla.
before I die.
Another sarsaparilla it is. Perhaps I should charge more for it.
Cute.
But
What's sarsaparilla?
I'll hand her 20 gold.
Oh.
well, kind.
This is-
Wow.
This is to cover all the sarsaparilla and, I guess, booze and wine that
Well,
my friends are drinking.
As much as I would love to take this, the sarsaparilla is covered by the crown. She slides it back.
Then it
How
is
about
for
a
you.
10?
You all 20? Well,
I'm rich as fuck.
kind sir, you are a true gentleman.
Oh.
Oh,
And she
Someone's
turns.
gonna get a visit.
She turns and heads back to the bar. A few moments go by, and a waiter comes over. This is a this is actually a Haragon,
Oh.
a rabbit type
rabbit
person. You see the ears kind of bouncing up and down as she comes forward and she goes, "Hello, I have your drinks for you." And she takes the wine. I understand the wine is over here for the fine lady. And then everybody else would like some sarsaparilla. And she hands out sarsaparilla to everybody except for Felix. And the coffee is being brewed as we speak, and I will have it out as quickly as possible. You see her do a little hoo-hoo, and she jumps up and clicks her heels, and she takes off. Very energetic. So, you all take a sip of the sarsaparilla. It's very... I'll allow you to describe it.
you want me to describe it?
Yeah.
It's root beer, guys.
I know.
It's
But
good.
really good.
It's
really
a very
good.
fizzy,
It's
very
fresh.
delicious drink that you...
You see tears spilling out of Pearson's eyes.
Aww.
But,
You know what would make this really good? If we had some kind of like a frozen, like a sweet cream.
Like a sorbet.
Yeah, but like maybe like a milkier sorbet.
Like a smoothie.
Thinking of float, no?
are you going to get one right now? Give it, wait. Jazzy, come back. We're almost going to break.
I'm just kidding. I'm just putting my cup in there.
Okay.
We do have root beer floats IRL.
Yes, that's why we're bringing that up.
I've been bringing it up forever.
Fair enough.
Literally.
Yeah, I just so happened to bring stuff for it on the night that we actually get to have sarsaparilla.
Yeah.
Literally every time we get to a new bar, I'm like, tell me if root beer. And they're like, nope.
Nobody has root beer.
But a few moments go by and the furball comes back. So, what are we having to drink? Or to eat, I mean.
Root
Sorry.
beer.
Sorry. My apologies. I may have had a little bit of non-root beer. You know what I mean? But
None of the root beer.
She's a birch beer drinker.
yes,
Delicious.
yes. But what would we like to eat?
Do you have sausages?
We rabbit
We
stew.
do have
Whoa.
poor taste, good sir.
Jerry.
Poor taste. But I
She
like
doesn't roll
it.
that way.
Anyways, we do offer some fine. And she starts listing off a bunch of different things that they have. Many cheeses. They have.
Yes, this wine is dry. I'll take some cheese and some stew.
Oh, very well, very well. We do have a wonderful clam chowder, if I do say so myself.
Is it more of a New England style or more of a Manhattan style?
Oh, it's
clam chowder?
definitely a New England
Wait, are we
style.
landbound right now? No offense,
but
You're actually not that far from the coast.
Okay, I want to make sure the clam.
I mean, you're not like right on it or anything, but it is definitely possible to transport.
Clam territory's up
Within
north,
safe
though, so we're out
distance.
of luck.
Is it a month that has a R in it?
The month.
I think that's oysters, though, isn't it?
Ha! It is. It is Driesk.
Driesk has an R in it. That sounds like a terrible idea. I was gonna have a sausage anyway.
I'll try the chowder.
Very well, very well.
Would you like to share a sausage with me, Arinel? Yeah. Okay.
Man, if only Bibbles was here.
The Bibbles would be asking
He would
it.
have something to say.
Bibbles would be
I'm sure
asking
you
if
have
I-
plenty.
I'm pretty sure there was a few of us that thought it, but we just didn't say it, so. But anyways. You guys are all brought your food. There's a very large basin full of clam chowder. There's several plates with sausage, some cheese. There is some plates with some steaks and some breads and some mashed potatoes and
Mashed potatoes.
Is there anything like
Yes,
just like small
or as they
fruits?
call it, Irish guacamole. What was that?
Small
Oh my
fruits?
gosh.
Yes, they definitely bring out some fruits and some vegetables for you guys. Some of it cooked, some of it raw. But it is a genuine feast. It is definitely a take what you wish, and there's plenty more where it came from.
Nice.
Wow.
Delicioso.
I eat.
All right, so you guys enjoy a very delicious meal. The music is very well played, and the atmosphere is just very relaxed and very joyful.
Is
Something-
it better than Bibbles?
Wow.
Perception check.
Wondering.
Performance check, I guess, for the guy doing
Oh,
it.
are these guys doing
I kind of want it not to be.
Well, I did just roll a 16, so it's pretty good.
Plus what?
Plus performance check, plus 8. So
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's alright.
it's not just one person; it is a troupe, and they all seem to be playing a couple of different musical instruments. And there is one who is singing a young turtle. She is belting out a beautiful song that I will not do now because I cannot sing. But
You're better than you think you are.
I'm really not. So, you guys enjoy a very lovely meal. As you guys start to prepare for bed, there are maids who are leading you up to your rooms to show you where you will be sleeping. They do offer you each your own individual room. All of them are on the second floor. There is a floor above you as well. But you have basically your choice of rooms.
My extra pillows in there.
There are some extra pillows. They lead you past a couple of doors and lead you to one that does have extra pillows.
It's important.
Are they feather pillows?
I don't know. I'm comfort driven.
It's memory foam.
Just memory.
I'm gonna take the room next door.
That's more purple.
Look like my neighbor.
And
My
I'm obviously sharing with Medina.
neighbor. He's just next door to me.
Okay. All right. So for the most part, you guys have your individual rooms, except for Arinel and Medina. Is there anything you guys wish to do before you guys all go to sleep, or?
I'm going to pray to Moradin and thank you for getting her back safely and in our travels and protect us through the night because last time we slept all together and some crap went down and he knows, he saw it all. So. Red room. We don't want that. I lived, I don't care if I'm just saying it.
I lived, I don't care.
Just prayer. That's all.
I'm the one who created the red room, so it's okay.
What?
Just prayer. And thanks.
It's a red room generator.
Who's this
Now
place
that's
made
the
of?
title. There's-
It's made out of level 1 assassins.
It is wooden. Very. It's not like rickety or anything like that, but it is wooden. And he's not paying attention. It's wooden.
Oh, okay.
While I'm loading my room and pull out the falchion, before you told me that there was a place nearby you wanted me to visit. Is it close?
As you reach out into the for lack of a better word, void, attempting to contact this being that has been with you for quite some time. You wait. A few moments go by. No response.
If I were to leave you with someone else to receive some upgrades, would you be okay with that?
No response.
That's a good enough answer for me.
Okay. All right. Anybody else like? Oh, did you have more?
No.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything in the night before? Yes, Felix.
I just want Felix to go ahead and in his own room and everything after he's collected like any like whatever's on the bed, the bedding, into his little corner just to sit in it, and with the sending stone, send. He's been avoiding the sending messages after like his last message to his kids. Okay.
Can you read
That was
one?
bad.
It didn't go well, so.
It went real bad.
Mom's not having fun. It's
Have you
crazy.
considered writing a script, Felix?
Thought about it.
Just
But Felix is gonna go ahead and now like he's just sitting in this corner with all the stuff off the bed and everything on the floor. Pull out that sending stone that he's been procrastinating on, just like unsure how to say anything, and just after long pondering, just like because he knows there's a limit on it, but constantly forgets. But he's aware right now. And into the sending stone, he says it's like, "Mom is busy, misses you lots. It's getting busier, hard to talk. Eat well, play lots, rest your worries. I'll reach out when I can." And then
It ends when I.
Of course it does.
This is the sending spell, and so as it is a spell, it only has 25 words. That, you okay?
Yeah, those are very salty.
I thought you were getting choked up.
Yeah, I thought you were
with
too.
that getting choked up.
Okay.
Do not
A
mix.
few moments go by. Hi, Dad. I'm so happy to hear from you. I've missed you so much. It is your son.
Okay.
Are you doing okay? Is Mom with you? Are you making sure that you are?
That's messed up.
That's so sad.
You hear a little bit of a calmer voice. Your daughter. Because there are 3, I allow. That was just the response.
Yeah.
With the 3, I allow for there to be a second attempt. It's good to hear from you, Dad. We miss you.
Why are you laughing?
Your face.
We miss Mom. And we hope to see you soon. Be safe. We'll do everything you told us to do. That's it.
I gotta
You
find
do have the
something
opportunity to
pen.
respond if you want.
I can't bring myself to do it. I'm gonna fumble. I'll put the sending stone away.
Okay.
I love you, kids.
So because you didn't, because
Is it that hard?
Because you didn't
Mind your
respond.
manners.
your son goes back on, and he does the response, which everybody hears. Yay, Dad! It's so good to hear from you. I really love you, and I miss you so much. And it's very fast paced once again.
It's definitely my kid.
And then you hear this slap.
Just like me.
Yeah. The last sound you hear is, ow!
The 25th word.
But they seem to be very healthy. They seem to be very happy, and they definitely miss you.
Well, Felix is just gonna go ahead and like quietly try to just like.
I thought you were going to say Felix is about to cry, and I was
Well,
like,
yeah,
oh,
quietly
damn.
cry in his little corner. He's just gonna comfort himself quietly in that little corner.
Okay.
Go to bed
All right.
Sneaky little weeps.
with an ugly sob.
Whoever is next to Felix, you hear.
Oh man.
I just walk out of my room and down the hall.
Not today.
Just the soft moaning like a spirit in the house. Like,
No.
Go talk to Telesine.
Don't say soft moaning.
You can,
No, wait! Not that guy. Guys, please, there's more than one type.
Wait a minute.
Plus, you're a moaning
What?
little, okay?
Yeah,
No,
that's,
I mean-
that's another word used to describe it. Y'all are filthy.
Facts.
Just like the fact that there's
have to
more
hear
types.
it.
They only
Oh.
moan.
Come on.
Lokeg, you said you
Oh,
had-
just
you don't know
go
what
talk
she
to her
got.
about the travels and all the stuff that we've been through and all that.
Okay.
Just regular chat.
Hey, Mokag. What do I owe this pleasure?
Just wanted to see how you're doing.
Okay. What are you doing?
Bored.
Bored of? You've had a rough couple of weeks. I feel bad still.
Was there a reason why you didn't heal me?
He's coming to get you.
Why? Because it's not me. I had to confirm my spells to make sure I could.
You couldn't have just tried
No.
and see? No?
No, I couldn't.
Okay.
Because I didn't know what I was doing. I'm sorry. I feel bad. The guilt. I feel
Just-
bad. But at least you're okay now.
I'm a
and you're
cleric,
looking
not a
great.
healer.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Bloated with one leg, one the size of a dog. It was
There's a
okay.
lot going on. But I'm glad you're well.
Handles STD.
Not
I
like
am
how
now.
holding a grudge.
You guys, everybody
But
else.
you've had a very difficult couple of weeks. I should have been checking in on you.
Okay.
I know he's slow, but this slow because I'm not trying to
I'm
be
already here.
funny. Okay. But
I
you're,
can't tell if that's Telesing or Pam.
well, it's Telething. But you're doing well. How are you feeling about the group now? Even though you've been stabbed in the back, but not intentionally.
Oh, they're a hoot.
I almost believe him.
You're funny. You want to stay in my room tonight?
Sure.
Okay.
Crash on the floor.
I got extra pillows.
Look, I just runs in the room and dives. Misses the bed. Lands on the floor.
Alright.
I cast thaumaturgy,
Just knock yourself
vibrating,
unconscious.
massage because I know he's stressed.
The whole house is shaking.
You're vibrating him?
On his back.
Yeah.
I got stabbed in the back.
Yep.
I led up to the
I
correct
know,
way to
I know.
understand this.
We're giving you a hard time, fam.
This one's moaning, you just hear me.
You guys,
Oh,
you guys
Rudy,
hear?
This
And you
is
hear,
It's a massage. That's worse.
And
Never
Gary-
mind.
Gary's
That's
17, so you know what he's doing in his room.
That's evil.
I say nothing. It's
This
good.
inn's gonna hate us. They can't wait till we leave.
The
God.
fuck is
Sleep
wrong
on
with
the
these people?
floor.
Alright,
You gotta
alright.
sleep well.
So,
Okay, that's in the bath, alright?
Apologies.
think that's
is there anything else anybody else wishes to do tonight?
I will say goodnight to Lilybell so she doesn't worry.
Okay.
No.
You say a real quick goodnight to Lilybell.
Yep.
And put her away. Erna, what do
I
you
mean, that kind of just defeats what I was going to do, so alright.
Oh. Or you were gonna say goodnight to Lilybell too?
No, I was
That'd
going
be
to ask you
nice.
about why you haven't been talking to her, but you just talked to her, so it's all good.
I mean, you look kind of confused. So we've been so busy. But she told me that she's been worried and sad and lonely, and so trying to remind her that I haven't forgotten her and she's not alone and she's still my bosom companion.
When was the last time she talked to you?
Couple days ago. It was just she's feeling a little replaced. I explained that she's part of the family. She's part of it. She's not outside of it. And then I told her about the picture you got for me. And I didn't get to show her because we left that at the house, but I think she'll really like it.
Is Lilybell sleeping with us? Or
She just kind of. I don't really think about it.
okay.
I mean, I can put her on my duffel bag and turn her around, if you prefer.
Off on a shelf.
I want a new kid, Santa.
This one's watching me too much.
He's of an age now, and let me tell you, he needs to wash his socks more often. Anyways. Sorry.
I want to see this doll get provoked.
see what this one does anymore. I mean, if it doesn't bother you to put her on the duffel bag.
I give her a little pat and I put her on the duffel bag.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. But no, I'm just kidding. That doesn't happen.
Medina's like, oh god.
I'm so conflicted right now. I'm like,
That doesn't happen. That doesn't actually happen.
I'm like, do I need to pile more like stuff on top of her?
She comes barreling out of all the clothing.
No, she just takes
Eyes red. How dare you? No.
King Vorpal pillow fight.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Gently and lovingly place her on my bag and tuck her in that way. And snuggle up next to her now.
Okay. All right. The two of you snuggle for the night, and all of you find a good night's rest. All of you hearing Lokeg snoring peacefully as he sleeps on the hard ground.
Is he still vibrating?
It's only for a minute.
Never
It's
stops.
only for a minute, so no.
Never stopped. Never stopped.
The echoes of the snore.
Oh wow.
All night.
Lord.
God, you guys are terrible.
But you all get a good night's rest. You wake up the next morning fully refreshed and ready to go about your day. And we'll pick that up as soon as we get back from our break. We're going to do a real quick break. Won't be very long since we started so late today, but we'll take a real quick break and we'll be back and we will see where this goes. Be right back, guys.
Just glad that everybody else in the inn is making so much noise.
Yes, we do realize
drown
there's
out
an
the
error with the
snuggling?
be right back thing. We will change that.
Could drown out some
Blast off.
Hello, and welcome back to Die For Me.
Are we on? Is everything
We're
working?
on.
I think so.
It's doing the thing.
Nice.
We don't have all the cool stuff that Keith did because we had to go back to basic stuff, but we will get it all fancy schmancy next week. Yeah, so. All right, so you all wake up the next morning, put on a little bit of makeup. You wanted to.
We should make that joke every morning. Every time we wake up.
I thought this was another one.
We're gonna get really proficient at applying makeup. You know, like
And grabbing a brush.
in game. Yeah.
All right,
But
so
we want it to, so it's okay.
We all get proficiency in disguise kit.
oh, so much.
We should have a reward system. Just like random beats all on a paper. If somebody achieves it, like somebody killed somebody with a hairbrush, they get a reward.
I think that's what inspiration's for.
Like Xbox achievements?
Sure, sure.
That would be cool.
You just magically have 300 gold appear in front of you.
You have one extra temporary hit point.
Whoa.
You know, that can make
sometimes
or
that
break
can
it.
save you.
Sometimes it can. All right, so
They
you
got
all
it
wake
too.
up the next morning fully refreshed and ready to go. You make your way downstairs. Yes.
I woke up early to do stuff.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Do they have training dummies anywhere?
If you want to go through the city, you can eventually find a training ground.
I will look for 20 minutes.
Okay. Make a investigation check.
That's a bad one for me.
What kind of training?
Actually,
are you
no. This would be a perception check. Sorry.
That's better. 15.
15.
of
Yeah, eventually you do find a training ground that has some dummies. It's got archery range. It's got some sparring grounds and stuff like that.
Is there anyone nearby that I can ask for permission to use these dummies?
Yeah, you see a couple of people that are out there already training.
Well, I'm just gonna go with them.
I woke up before you did. Excuse me!
Yeah, he said I woke up
He
early.
did say it.
Are these
Yes?
are these for use? Can I just do some work?
Be my guest.
Get to work.
All right, what do you do?
Drills.
What?
From my sword drills.
Okay. you're
No, I'm
doing
gonna fuck you.
I wasn't sure if you were like trying to box it or what, but you're doing sword drills.
Sword.
Oh, he's trying to box it.
Get working on its box.
Well,
Thank you for joining us for tonight's episode of Die For Me. We'll be back next week. No. Okay. Make an
Sword
athletics
drills.
check for me, please.
On it. You got it.
It's a boy.
what?
21.
Uh-oh.
Very nice. Yeah, you
The dummy
spend
is satisfied.
No.
Me too.
you spend a good amount of time basically just going over your form across this dummy, and as you continue to go with your drill, you quickly start speeding up with each motion, and eventually, just in the heat of the moment, you suddenly cut the head off of the dummy and instantly go, whoa.
Shit. Like,
But yeah, you get a good workout, definitely get some good training in, and yeah.
light jog back to the inn.
do a
And
light
since
check.
Jaranel only sleeps 4 hours, I'm also up early. I'm going to slide out of bed.
Well, it depends on how long you spent snuggling.
That's a conscious action.
I mean, I'd still be awake.
Yeah, Medina sleeps hard.
So I'm gonna.
It's not the only thing you can do.
No, please.
She also shoots bows.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna slide out of bed. Go down. I'm gonna find the people making breakfast. I'm going to bring a tray of breakfast up for Medina.
Okay.
Before she wakes.
Aww.
As you go down, you do see Pearson leaving the inn, as he got up a little early to go take care of that.
Morning, Pearson.
Good morning. Sleep okay?
I did. How about you?
Fine.
Where are you headed?
Out.
All right. See you later.
All right. You get some bacon, eggs, sausage, some bagels, and you make your way back up to the room where Medina is still peacefully sleeping.
Not the hot shoe.
Is that you or Lilybell?
You really
I just see Lilybell randomly in my spot on the bed.
Staring at you.
Oh, trust me, that thought did cross my mind. But, no.
Try to come and play now.
We need to have a talk.
Oh no.
Who the hell, nine hells do you think you are? No.
The correction right there.
You ain't taking my bitch. No. No.
Ladies, I'm sure we can all find a peaceful understanding.
I'm your chick and
way.
she's a doll.
I know it.
Hey, that's her best friend in the show.
I'm her best friend.
You're now her only
It's a
friend.
possessed doll.
All right. So, yeah. Eventually, you all wake up. Medina, there is fresh food in there waiting for you, in your guys' room. The rest of you make your way downstairs after getting ready for the day, and you are. You walk into a room full of people. There's a little bit of music, nothing as crazy as last night, and some people are enjoying their food. Small conversations at each individual table as servers are moving quickly from table to table. You guys find a spot, and eventually some
Pancakes are served.
some pancakes. Sure, there's some pancakes for you. Some delicious eggs, bacon, sausage, and they even bring out some bagels as well.
Some crepes.
No crepes.
He said pancakes, Josh. Come on.
Crepes are not that much different.
Oh.
They are the really thin pancakes.
What up?
I'm in the same
No,
boat, man.
we're
Just
not
put your
talking.
Nutella on a pancake and roll it up.
All those other things you roll up with the fruits and the
I love this food.
I love those things. Hey, no matter how this turns out, can we go get some crepes right after this? Oh, we're definitely gonna do that.
You think that's chocolate?
I'm gonna flop on the bed next to Medina.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna throw my arms around you and give you a big kiss. And then I'm gonna apologize for my morning breath and I'm gonna start eating.
Morning, Sleepy.
Hi.
Sleep okay?
Yes? Why was I talking?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of slept out early this morning, so if you did, it wasn't bothering me.
Thank you for breakfast.
Anytime.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna step out for some sparring, but Pearson, why are you sweaty?
The armor's very hot sometimes.
Did you sleep in your armor all night?
No.
Oh,
No, I went out and got to work pretty early.
got to work.
Working out, honing my skills.
Oh, okay. Like picked up a job.
No, I have one. Go around killing things and people give me thousands of gold for no reason.
And sometimes
Maybe
you just
you want to
find-
go beat on each other for a little bit?
Whoa.
On each other.
Beat on each other.
On.
Not
Yeah.
on, off. not
Yeah.
On.
Same
She
thing.
said, "Yep."
Yes. Let's do it.
Some
All
more
right.
drills.
You two make your way back to the training ground,
Acting with the wooden
finding it very
swords.
quickly because Pearson already knows where it's at. And you guys have the wooden swords, and you two begin to spar. Go ahead and make athletics checks.
Are you only using one sword or two?
He's only using one.
I have a shield though. Nice, natural 20.
Oh, nice.
For a total of
27.
Okay.
That is rough.
I know.
Gashes.
It's because it hit me.
It's because he's already warmed up.
Did they hit you? I'm so
So
sorry.
that'd be a 26 and
I just gave
a
it some look.
21.
I appreciate that.
Okay, so not bad.
Giant bolt.
You are a little bit more used to sparring with Lokag more recently, and so coming at Pearson, you definitely see he has a little bit more of a defensive style of fighting, using his shield to block you, which throws you off a little bit, but you are still able to every once in a while land a blow. However, his armor more or less deflects everything. So, despite maybe one good whack on the cheek throughout the whole fight, you still walk away with most of the welts and the bruises.
The usual. It brings back the memories.
But there definitely were some blows that would have definitely done damage with a real sword that hit Pearson's armor. But ultimately, Pearson's defense and his fighting style was just a little bit better than yours.
Well done.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're getting faster, I can tell.
That's fun. You're definitely a much different opponent than Lokag.
We're very different people.
You're a lot harder to hit. Holy shit.
It be like that.
All right, so you guys have this conversation, making your way back to the
Oh,
inn.
actually, I'm going to want to head directly to the blacksmith afterwards.
Okay. So you make your way to the blacksmith. As you approach, you see a see this massive sign that has a sun that seems to be beaming down onto an anvil, and you see "Beat the Heat" written underneath. And as you approach, you hear the hammer sounds inside already clanging away early in the morning. And you step inside and you see this very massively built Haragon.
It's a Haragon.
Huh?
The rabbit.
Oh, Haragon. Okay, Haragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say after I eat breakfast, I was gonna go there with him.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure
So you guys,
Yeah,
as you guys are
there.
heading that way, you guys kind of meet and make your way to the blacksmith. This Haragon has the top of his cloak off of his shoulders, and he has massive arms. Most
Built like a kangaroo.
most Haragon you guys see are definitely more lean and fit. This one looks straight up like the world's strongest man type build, like very bulky, very built, and just massive. Think of like Keith, actual Keith,
Aw.
not Lokag, but Keith. Very big, strong, and just bulky. And he turns around, and as he does, you see there are scars across his face, and one eye is closed permanently. And he just is like, and he's got a massive cigar coming out of his mouth. What can I do for you?
Well, it was recommended by Empress. Oh, shit, what's his name? Emperor Trothus to see you for your skills.
I can take care of any kind of metal you got.
Well, I do have a very special blade that was handed down for me by my father.
So, as you attempt to summon the blade to give to this...
Well, it'll be something that had to be like, kind of like sheathed in a belt or something.
Okay, so as you go to reach for it, you notice it is not there.
So, acting with the wooden swords, what happens to it? Is it just...
You're not sure.
It's on his other hip, he just hasn't looked.
There it is. No, just kidding.
Well, what happened to the swords when I packed with something else?
Normally they're out.
Yeah. So then...
It's not out.
Oh, this happens to everyone, Gary. It's okay.
Performance issues.
I'm not there, but I agree.
I don't know, I'm confused what you're trying to teach me right now.
You don't have the sword. It's not there.
Okay, do you have the ability to upgrade blades? For
Yeah, I
better
can do some
attack and
upgrades.
damage?
I have a certain skill set that allows me to upgrade a few weapons and make sure that they are capable of any kind of battle.
How much would you usually charge for that type of service?
It depends on the type of service you want.
Something to increase the damage? And the ability to make sure that I hit?
Okay, you want to make
Plus
it a
one
little bit
attacking
more,
damage.
little bit more damage for your weapon. So is, out of game, is this a +2, +1?
at least a +1.
So does it already have a +1?
Falchion, no.
No. Okay. So to get that into a +1, that is.
Yeah, how much for a +2?
While they're talking, I'm just awkwardly unpacking all of my axes and blades and javelin and spear onto the
Oh my
table.
gosh.
So a +1 would be considered rare. +2 is very rare, and +3 is legendary. So
Dagger
a
behind me.
The infinite
+1
inventory.
would run you close to around 4,000 gold. A +2 would put you somewhere around 25 to 30,000 gold. And to do a +3, you're looking at around 75,000 gold.
Oh,
Your firstborn.
Shit. And is that the same rate for armor as well?
Yes.
Okay, because my plate already has +1.
So with the +1, it will subtract the 4,000. So that puts it at around.
I don't have enough.
Oh, okay.
I have 9,000 gold.
Yeah, you don't have enough.
Okay, well, I suppose I'll find out what happened wherever I placed my blade, and I'll be back. How long does that usually take?
Oh, to make it a +1, give me 2 days.
Oh,
I
that's
have
not bad at all.
to. Yeah, 2 days.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go scamper off back to the inn.
Okay. As soon as you leave the blacksmith and you get about 30 feet away, appears on your hip.
What the fuck?
he was hiding in your butt the whole time?
Keistered.
Okay, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna pull out the blade, staring at it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk back to the blacksmith.
Okay. As soon as you get about 5 feet from the blacksmith,
Okay, I'm gonna walk back.
as soon as you get about 30 feet away,
What are you doing? Do you not want to be upgraded?
no response.
I thought it would be like disappearing if it's packed. Okay.
Huh?
Jackass.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did everything not go exactly the way you wanted it?
Yeah.
Oh, poor little guy.
He doesn't want to go through surgery.
Okay. As you see Gardon leave, get about 30 feet away, stop, turn around. He suddenly has a sword in his hand, and the sword suddenly disappears as he gets about 5 feet away. You see him stop, look very confused, walk away again, and the sword reappears in his hand, and he seems to be talking to his sword.
Fucking weirdo.
So, how can I help you?
Maintenance. I would like them all cleaned and sharpened.
I can do that.
How much?
He takes a look at all your weapons. He actually grabs your battle axe. This is some fine work. I'm impressed.
So was I.
1 gold for the lot.
Here's 10.
I like the way you do business. Come back later today. It'll all be taken care of.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a deep voice too.
It's not quite as deep as mine.
I actually beg to differ.
You can beg all you want.
Oh dear.
What?
It will
Wrong
get you
shot,
nowhere.
wrong shot.
But
I still can't beat Keith though with his deep
this
voice.
isn't above table discussion.
Do you want to go below the table to discuss this?
Could.
Switch to the other camera.
I mean,
The
he does
one
have
hit-
a cigar.
He does have a cigar. We do not condone or any people's actions. Anyways,
Anything that anyone's ever done, we don't condone that.
no.
You said there's owl one around?
Yes.
Are there any around I can talk to?
Yeah. So as you
Just walking around chilling.
as you step out, you see several owlin flying. Several seem to be heading in certain directions. There are a couple that are walking around. You do see that there are several that are wearing. 1 second. They are wearing these very white robes with like a blue filigree. They have a symbol of. Gotta go to my gods. 1 second. Sorry. Bad DM. Not prepared. Oh, no way. I just found some notes that I took a long time ago that I could not find stuffed into one of my notebooks. Sorry. 1 second. You see a symbol of a book open and a full moon that seems to almost be rising out of it.
Do I recognize the symbol?
Make a religion check.
I think I do. I do not.
Would you get natural
Not
one? You're not too familiar with this one. It is. Yeah, you get the sense that it is possibly a god of some sort from from the pantheon, but you're not entirely sure which one. You didn't do much study on this one specifically.
Are they in front of me that I can talk to them, or no? They still.
Yeah, they're in front of you.
Hello.
You hear for the first time in a while. What's the language? What's the language that you have?
I have Alakokra and Alwyn, and I have Aaron.
Arin. You hear Arin. Okay. For the first time in a long time, you hear the language of Arin.
Good times.
Hello, sister.
Sister? Me?
Well,
Oh, really?
yes.
Cool. Very
Not
cool.
not your blood sisters or anything
Oh,
like
like-
that, but
That's cool. Where are you from? If I'm sorry, I am Tellyson. What is your name? I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Never mind.
no, you're good. You're good.
Introduce
You're good. I know that's very
Use your
funny.
hand signs. I don't know.
Use your hand sanitizer.
From the street.
She replies in Orin.
My name is Dorothea.
Oh, I know that name. Oh.
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. For those of you who don't know, Dorothea was the character Pam was playing in another campaign we did when we were first getting together as a group.
Bard, too. She's cool. And she loves salted fish.
She did. Just like, doesn't...
I do tell them
Yeah.
this too. I brought
Tellyson
something
does
over.
too?
I brought something over. One thing.
Your characters are very bloody. The red room and salted fish.
It's good stuff. That was a good episode. You should just upload that one for fun.
Excuse me.
What's up?
Okay, so don't bring the flaming hot ones. Done. No way, I like some.
My name is Nicalia.
Missed it.
Nicalia.
Oh, pretty name. Hi, Nicalia. I'm Tellyson. Can I ask, are you from here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you know anything of Brenhamville?
Brenhamville. Yes, I do know of Brenhamville. There are many Owlin that live there as well, as far as I understand.
That's where I hail from.
Welcome.
Yeah.
How do you like the True Assault Empire?
It's gorgeous. I love
We
all the
strive
colors.
to succeed.
You're doing well. So,
Thank you.
can I ask about your symbol, if that's okay?
Oh, of course.
If I don't know it.
This is the symbol of... You don't know it?
Allegedly.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I see the symbol of Moradin. We have common interest. For we are worshippers of Lisrus. Lisrus. The god of the moon.
Followers that have
He is the god of nature and knowledge.
Good.
Similar to your Moradin,
Yes.
who is also a god of knowledge.
Word is pretty cool. I'm a fan.
I have heard good things about Moradin, but my personal preference leans more towards the Lisrus teachings.
That's cool. I have another question.
Yes.
I'm looking for some protection for myself. Is there a place where I can pray?
You wish to seek a temple to pray?
I would.
We do not have any temples to Moradin here.
Fair
However,
enough.
Lisrus, being a god of knowledge, may allow you to pray in his halls. Let me speak to the Grand Priest, and we will inform you on whether or not that would be
Great.
what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry.
I don't know.
Appropriate.
Great. I'm in the Dove right now. That's where I'm staying right now. And while I'm waiting for your response, is there a place where I can find potions, please?
Of course, of course.
Is that the Bound Room?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Can you point me in that direction?
Yes, of course. And they begin to give you directions. So if you go down Rabied Alley, no, just kidding. Beast Lance. Joke. Rabies. Yay.
I was gonna say it's a little.
I'm lame,
And turn
okay?
left on Parvo
I do-
Boulevard.
Not
oh,
Parvo.
no, that's the worst one.
Those are the back streets.
I have a dark humor. I'm sorry. And I'm very dad jokey. Anyways,
That was a dad joke.
yeah, the dad jokes.
I was gonna wait, but I was gonna say blacksmith too.
No,
The tone.
Is there anybody
So
else that wishes to
confused
be?
looking at my blades.
So you're gonna start heading towards
Yes,
the
and I have
back
one
tunnel?
question before I let you go. What does he know of Brenhamville's downfall?
Brenhamville's downfall.
Like the attack that happened? Do you have any knowledge of it?
There was no attack on Brenhamville.
What?
There was no attack on Brenhamville.
Oh, dang it! I keep forgetting. Never mind. It's nice to meet you, girlfriend.
You as well.
I keep forgetting. I mean, wait.
You're okay.
I'm going to the potion shop
Okay.
alone, I guess.
Not alone. As you make your way, you do see Gardon heading there as well.
Really confused.
With a
wrong
very,
with your face?
definitely a very confused look on his
Oh.
face.
Why
Still
are you-
holding his sword, by the way.
How's it going, Gary?
It's pretty good.
I'm going to the potion shop. You want to go?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Let's go.
All right, you guys make your way to the potion
You
stop.
skip. Make sure you put that in there.
What does anybody else want to be doing anything
Do I
right now?
pack control?
Waiting on
the
that
blade?
other stop.
You know, packed with the wooden sword to make it.
You want to pact with the blade?
Well, I can't. Not for the day. Can I still make it disappear and come back?
No. As you attempt to make the blade disappear, it's not disappearing.
Oh, okay. So I didn't think so. But it just appeared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Magical item.
Okay. So you're looking for an enchanter of some sort.
Thought that's where I was going before.
Yes, you are going to the same place as they.
Oh, okay.
All right.
This is gonna be awkward.
You guys are all good.
I was still gonna see if I could find any information from
About to go.
essentially this perspective on any of the attacks or the mind flayers, demons, stuff like that.
Okay. So you're attempting to talk to the people of the city and
Well,
try
if
to.
there's any maybe more along the lines of the I guess the military the heads, the people who would be in charge of the patrols and whatnot.
Okay. So you're attempting to speak with people who are leading some of the patrols through the city.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a. Oh, what would be a good check for that?
Could that count as investigation?
You should just give it to her.
You could.
But I could, but I won't.
Okay.
Investigation check? Yeah, I'd say investigation.
Okay, that's a 24.
Okay, and then I'd actually pair that with a persuasion check, because you are trying to just randomly approach these military people and engage in conversation that could potentially be military business, not civilian. And you are a tiefling, so yeah.
They do not want to talk to me, but they know shit.
Sure, let's go with that. What'd you get?
7 minus 2.
So 5.
Oh.
So you,
I was looking for higher than that.
With
I
your-
know you know.
with your investigation, it is very easy to find several people to talk to. However, not a
Even
lot
with
of
my
them.
little hood up.
Not a lot of them seem very interested in talking to you. As thus far, yes, there was the big parade, but even when you came in, you had the hood up. Word has not yet spread about the red tiefling who helped the princess get back safely.
You don't know?
They know there was a group. They don't know who
Celebration?
was in the group, but now there is a tiefling going about asking about demon attacks, and it is very difficult for them to have that conversation with you as they do not fully trust you.
What if I smile very friendly like? Oh, pointy teeth.
You give off a much more fearsome smile than you think you're doing,
Yeah.
and it is slightly intimidating, causing the guards to definitely. They're a little bit more high alert around you.
Damn.
And they do not seem interested in sharing anything with
What
you.
if I give him 2 copper?
It's not going to work at this point.
Damn. Is there a library?
Yes.
How to smile at Chapter 1.
How to make
Relax
friends and influence people.
How to make friends for dummies.
Aw.
Chapter 1.
Smile more.
Unless you
Unless.
Unless you're a tiefling. Okay, so I'm going to the library instead.
Talk less.
smile.
Copyright.
Copyright is crazy.
Don't let them know that you're against
Double
it.
copyright.
Sorry.
You're out.
Isn't it?
That's a red card.
But the library.
That's a red card.
So, there is a couple of libraries here. The most popular one, again, as you go around asking around, this time not to military forces per se, which gives you a slightly better.
Don't install the biblioteca?
Not.
Wow. So there are 2 that you are aware of. There is, that you can get information about. One of them is at the Temple of Azuth, another god, and the other is at Lystris, the Temple of Lystris.
Which one sounds nicer?
Make a religion check.
It's the Listerine one.
Get out of my head.
It's getting weird, man.
9.
9.
9.
Number 9 or 9 for now?
You're not
Yes.
too sure.
In that case, I'm just gonna roll a D2.
A coin.
I don't have a coin. I'm gonna flip a 4 and see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Azuth.
Okay. So you begin to make your way through the city. You find a very beautiful temple. This one has. It's very interesting to see because it almost looks like the walls and the building itself are made from books. It looks like it is books stacked and bent and opened to hold themselves up into this building.
Gosh.
As you approach, you see there are a couple of robed figures. They do not seem to be carrying any weapons, but as you approach, their hands begin to light up. Can we help you?
I was told you have a library.
We do.
Can I look at it?
Why do you wish to seek this library?
Well, we've been having some trouble with mind flayers and shadow demons and the like, and I really don't know enough about these things. I would like to see if I could learn more.
Fearsome beasts.
Thank you.
Make a
Oh, you mean
make,
them.
Make a persuasion check.
You hold.
8.
Killing it today.
I'm
We
so
all are,
charismatic.
though.
Young, you know how charismatic I am.
I'm afraid our library is not open to the public.
Oh, I'm not public. I'm a private citizen.
What?
Okay.
Do a name drop.
Oh, hey, you know Trothus? I helped rescue his daughter.
Make another persuasion check.
Yeah, they don't believe
But it's
that.
the truth, though. So I don't know.
That's why I didn't say deception. I said
Okay.
persuasion.
Oh, that's better. So that's a 16 minus 2. So 14.
14.
14.
I'm afraid I find that unlikely.
Ask about me. My name's Medina. I'm with the Displaced 8.
We shall do an investigation, and if your claims prove to be true, we may welcome you here. For now, I must ask you to leave.
Well, I'm staying at the Dove. The Soiled Dove?
That's not what it is at all.
Oh, it's the
Real
Good Fork
nice
Inn.
place. No, I remember.
No, that's another
I
town.
remember the
Fucking
Good
Soiled
Fork
Dove.
Inn.
Oh, right.
Stop mixing my world around.
It's confusing you.
I'm just giving your mind a good fork and juice.
Yeah, you
Okay, so it's
It hurts. Why is it forked?
hemipene. Anyway, sorry.
Like a shark.
The early dove, not the soiled dove.
The early day.
The early dove.
Very well, Medina. We shall seek you out, should you be worthy to enter our temple.
Worthy. What qualifies somebody to be worthy?
A good word from the Emperor would definitely make you worthy.
That's all it takes? Awesome. All right, I
There
will
are
wait
other
for your call.
things that can make you worthy, but that's one of them.
Wait a
I'm taken, sir.
minute.
Good for you.
Gonna go back to the early dove inn.
The soil stuff is deep.
It is now the soiled dove.
No!
All right, so you make your way there. The three of you, you two are a little bit ahead of Lokeg, but you guys get to the bound tome, and you see a book on this sign that has several leather straps around it,
Yeah, it
holding
does.
it closed.
Huh.
Wow. You see a gimp mask on the book. No.
The safe word is.
The safe word is.
Get binded.
Wow.
It's good, Tom.
There's the devil face.
Probably a bad
You
Tom.
love us.
I do, which is so weird. But you guys step inside, and you see a somewhat human-looking woman behind the counter.
What does she look like?
Somewhat?
As she smiles, you see she has fangs.
Well, that's not human.
And when you get a closer look at her eyes, they are slitted
I know what you mean.
up and down.
Human looking.
Like a goat.
Hello. Welcome to my shop.
Oh,
You see her as she comes around the counter. She has a snake body going down. How may I help you today?
You're awfully sassy.
Your
feel like
eyes
that's
are
an
very
insult.
trancing.
I don't know if
The side blink.
How does that go again?
I don't know if I
Just take a
am
picture.
sassy, but I am here to provide any assistance.
I'm Telesing. Don't worry about your name. It's okay.
Like,
I just
yeah.
think you look pretty cool.
Alistair was just
I
a little
don't ready
more
this
that
time.
way.
Oh,
And a
what
little
is your
more
name?
rich.
I don't give a shit about your name.
I do. I just want to think about it.
Your name.
Exactly. Trying to help
This
this
doesn't sound like a
time.
woman.
It did nothing.
I'm not here, but
Slowly,
like.
Sally.
Potentially sounds fine.
Cassandra.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Cassandra. I am Becky.
Agni.
Oh, I heard
Oh,
Thicky.
Vicky?
Vicky?
Oh, not Becky.
Oh,
I
okay.
heard
Thicky.
I am.
She's got good hair.
Your name is awesome. I have a-
T-H-E-K.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Did you say Becky with the good hair?
What? I know that reference. What?
Huh? Nothing.
Great. Hi. I would like to know more about what kind of potions you have. I'm looking more for.
It's around this time that you hear Lokeg squeeze his way in through the small door.
Oh, Halo K.
Oh, he's
Taken. I'm just kidding with her. I don't know her. Just
Hey, okay, you followed me around.
This was the place I asked, like, the
Hopped up
whatever
to the
he is for.
blacksmith. Now we are. We got the same plans today.
Yes.
What are you looking for?
Get something crafted.
Thought you were looking for more potions?
Not exactly.
No, okay.
That's what this place is for.
It's for magical items.
Is it?
Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I thought we were here for potions.
What can I do for you?
I think
Sorry.
she's looking for potions.
I'm looking for potions.
Yes,
Yes,
I
I-
do have potions.
Okay, I'm looking for two. I'd like a greater health one and then something that's surprising or on clearance.
I do not have anything on clearance.
Oh. Okay, that's fine. What's something that's different that might be of interest to someone like me?
Potion of interest.
Yes.
Do you have anything that's like a combination of like overflow, like at the bars?
What's what?
I know exactly
Well,
what
you
you
don't
mean,
drink.
and that is so
Well, you go-
disturbing.
You go to the bars and it's like pouring drinks with all this overflow, and that can be a shot.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
So it can be beer, different liquors,
it don't matter.
mixers.
When it comes to making potions,
It's like a wild card. It might heal, it might get cursed.
you must
Drink,
be
bro.
exact with your measurements.
Otherwise, you turn out like Lokag after his weird handshake.
Makes things a little exciting at times.
Do you wish for a potion that might tickle your fancy?
yes, please and thank you.
Very well.
Being a 17-year-old, I'll just chuckle at that little comment.
Of course you would.
I like that.
What's gonna tickle her?
I'm not a snake.
You knew it was coming from the moon this
Oh yeah, I knew it was coming.
I mean,
I was already like
Silly, slimy
I looked over at
snake.
Josh because he had posted it earlier, but that's not what I'm doing. Leave it alone.
You got tired of being on
Maybe.
So we maybe get like a jungle book right from
You're a wolf. Um,
I'm like, weird.
I mean, he's got the cover.
for a lovely owlin such as yourself,
yes.
I have this. And she pulls out this potion. It is a purple liquid and has a cloud of pink floating inside of it. This is a potion of mind reading.
Go on.
When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of the detect thoughts spell. This is a fairly expensive.
Define expensive.
3,500 gold.
It's a really expensive shot. It's really
That could be really useful though.
Could
What
be,
is
but
it
I
again?
already have the ability.
Potion of mind
so.
reading.
Mind reading.
Oh, that's great. That's very, very generous. Thank you. What about the greater healing?
Greater healing. Quite a bit cheaper.
I appreciate that.
150 gold.
Okay. Great. Can I get 2 of those? And if you have any empty vials, I'll take 2 of those too.
So, I'll give you some empty vials for a gold apiece. So, 302 gold.
I will take that.
She
Thank
hands
you.
it over to you.
And I will give her 350 if you help out my friend what he's looking for.
I would be delighted.
Thank you.
You were next, sir. I'll be right with you.
It'll be okay.
Alright. So I'm still holding my sword. Are you able to enchant items?
I can certainly. Well,
I'm having a bit of an off
I
day today.
could have.
Well, I wanted to have this blade enhanced, but apparently it doesn't want to. It's never happened before. Trust me. It's never happened.
This never happens.
That's
I think maybe I'm
It's
just
really
a little
cold
nervous.
out, you guys.
Performance issues. My bad.
I understand.
Under a lot of stress.
Work has been crazy. I'm not as young
I
as I
guess
used
it
to
wouldn't
be.
make sense.
You know.
I wanted to make this, the blade that was here, more like the other blade, but
As you look over,
Can't.
the other blade is gone as well.
Damn.
man.
Well,
both of them
goal
Yeah.
achieved.
rebelling against me? Dang, okay.
Sounds like they've got a union.
They don't want to be touched.
Is there a way to enhance my magical abilities whenever I'm Eldritch blasted?
So anyway,
Starts
Because
blasting.
my blades are gone. Anything outside the blades?
You wish to enhance your magical capabilities?
Yes. Make sure that I'm hitting my targets more often. If I can do more damage, that would be awesome.
You seek an item to strike with more precision.
Perhaps, yes. Further, maybe.
gloves of fisting.
What?
Hang on now.
From 120 feet away.
Do tell
The table.
your magical capabilities.
Oh,
Where do they come from?
Oh,
Were you
I believe they came from the
born with
blades.
these capabilities?
Oh, definitely not.
Have you studied for these capabilities?
They kind of came to me one day.
Do you worship a deity?
I don't know so much about worshiping. I don't even know their names. It's more like an agreement or a contract.
Are you
They help me and
a sorcerer?
I help them.
You have made pacts.
Are you?
You're probably right.
That is for you and your friends to discuss.
wow, she's
Ah,
judging
so much I
you
don't
hard.
Perhaps anything you do for my armor. It's +1 already.
It is, no, I'm just kidding. You are now standing naked, no swords,
Just,
no.
And then again,
No.
At least I still got my dick. Oh fuck!
God.
The balls and the dick disappear.
Oh no.
You look like a Ken doll. No, set of enchantments do you require?
Well, I was hoping to increase my durability in battle or do more damage while I was here. My plans have been a little sidetracked. I do wear the special breastplate. Is there any way I can upgrade it? It's already a +1 enchantment. A +2 is going to be more than 9,000.
Oh, yes. To make it that much, it would be a little bit more expensive.
So it's over 9,000.
It is 9,001. No.
Oh, I got upside down.
It's 1,006. What, really? Sorry.
These are good references. I'm loving it.
Well, I guess
Wait, it
I'll
was
just,
upside down. It's over 9,000.
other than health potions, is there any unique potions you have besides the mind reading? I mean, it has my interest. The others that you specialize in.
For a little ASMR such as yourself,
Ooh, how do you know?
I have a keen eye for such things.
One second.
I knew your eyes were special.
Oh, they're quite special.
He's 17.
Excuse me. No.
You blocked me. Get out of here.
No.
You
Not Chris Hansen.
That's so good.
It's a holiday cake. Why don't you go ahead and sit down?
What?
So why don't you go ahead and sit down?
How does he do that? Hold on. Ooh, that is cold.
Brisk.
Oh, you're getting it?
Yeah.
Secret breeze.
Oh, I'm getting it.
I'm trying to get some of that.
Oh my gosh.
Where's it at?
Okay, turn mine off. I do have one that might strike your fancy. Oh boy.
I like where this is going.
It just happened.
Okay.
Okay. This. And she holds up a potion. And this potion, it is a blue potion that seems to be bubbling and almost steaming as if it's boiling. This is a potion of heroism.
That sounds cool.
For 1 hour after drinking it, you gain 10 temporary hit points that lasts for 1 hour. For the same duration, you are under the effect of the Bless spell.
The what spell?
Bless.
Oh, bless.
The Bless.
And catch out to yeses.
Bless spell. And
It's fun being a snake. I'm a snake.
No, I was thinking.
what is the bless spell?
So,
Familiar.
the Bless spell. I'm not sure.
He sneezes. You prevent demons from entering them.
The
At
blessing.
first level, you can choose up to 3 friendly creatures and give them a d4 to their attack rolls and saving throws.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you got that.
So, but it would affect only you. So basically, you would get a +4 to your attack rolls and saving throws, or a plus
Plus a
D4,
D4, yeah.
not +4.
Important.
So basically, you can roll a D4 with your D20 and add it onto the D20, plus your other proficiency bonuses and stuff like that.
Does not count for damage rolls.
Correct.
How much for that one?
For this one, 4,000 gold.
I think I roll a d4 every time like I'm doing an attack on top
Yeah.
of a d20.
For 1 hour.
Would that pertain to if I'm attacking with both blades?
Yes.
Both? Oh shit.
Let me double check that.
Pretty awesome.
Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw, so yeah, anytime you make an attack roll.
That's pretty gnarly.
Hmm. Enticing. I think the price might be a little steep. I think I'll go with the health potions. If you have any more left.
Very well. How many would you like?
Do you still have greater potions? Perhaps even a superior?
I may have a superior lying around somewhere.
Just lying around. Okay.
And I have
Those
a
are like-
few greater left over. How many do you wish?
How much does it cost to resurrect somebody?
Oh, actually, I do have a few things on me. I totally forgot about these. I have some gems and diamonds on me. Are these useful? I heard that they might be able to be used for special potions or conjuring.
She points her hands on the counter.
And I'll just
Let me see.
pour them out.
She begins to inspect each one.
She's an appraiser?
Huh?
She's an appraiser?
You don't know. You're not there.
I know I'm not there, but I was just curious how to character. I didn't know
She
she
does
could
seem to be
raise.
inspecting each one, and she starts to kind of, as you notice her setting some off to the side, she then places one over on the other side. And then she continues to move stuff over on one side, places another one on the other side. And eventually she has two different piles. One is definitely much smaller with only like 4 or 5 gems. These are the ones of use to me. I'll give you 500 gold for those. The rest are mere gems.
Okay. Well, the thing I'm most concerned about is something that can bring our friends back if they go down in battle.
You require diamonds for such things.
You said there's diamonds in there.
Oh, there are diamonds in there?
Yeah. Gems and diamonds.
Then she'll pull off another few. I didn't know. I thought that the diamonds were someplace. I thought those were already given away someplace else.
Nope.
So yes, there are
She
some.
was trying to get them.
You should have just given them to me.
Diamonds and gems.
Yeah, the diamonds are. Did I say how much gold worth of
I
diamonds?
asked you, you never told me.
I never told you.
Nope.
Pretty sure I would have said
No, you
diamonds.
didn't.
You didn't.
Really?
No,
Yeah, you refused
he asked
to
you
tell
like
me.
50 times.
It stood out to me because you said diamonds and gems. Diamonds are gems, which is why I was so focused on it.
Yeah, you're right. But diamonds have a special capability that most other gems do not.
Correct.
Which is why I was being
There was
very
the distinction. No,
distinction.
I got there, but it's just like that's why I remember that interaction specifically.
Because he really wanted to tell you the time.
I did, but I didn't because what did I say?
Oh, I was just emphasizing the S.
Oh,
you trying to
because
be
the
a
snake woman. Yeah.
Sassy snake. Okay, so let me think back here for just a second because I gotta go back to that.
How many sapphires do you have?
Are you now doing the
Several.
Yeah. Everybody's now doing the. So. Let me hold on. So now I gotta think back because I know Pam. Didn't you grab some diamonds from that pile as well?
I have total of 2,500 diamonds currently.
Okay.
2,500.
Yeah. I would say you probably have about 1,000 gold worth of diamonds, which is pretty good. So in that case, with the other gems that she took out plus the diamonds, she would now say this is about 1,500 gold that she would give.
Okay.
But if you wanted to keep the diamonds,
I'm looking for like a potion so if she were to go down, how we can bring her back.
unfortunately, no one has.
You don't have a
made
revival potion?
A revival potion. It is usually a magical spell done by clerics.
Oh my god.
Can be casted into an item to carry by someone who's not a cleric?
If you have a ring of spells storage, it is
How many levels of spell?
it is possible.
6 sheep.
What exactly that is?
Seashells by the seashores. Anyways, it would have to be a ring.
That takes back time. Okay, I suppose I will probably just need to give the diamonds to my friend here.
My friend is me.
You seem very friendly.
I've been told things.
Is there any magical property to these gems?
These ones, and so she does give you back the diamonds. So it's back to 500 gold worth of gems that she actually wants. These gems can be used for certain potions and magical spells.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm looking forward to what can we do with them. I'm a bit naive.
Are you
It goes
an
like that.
enchanter?
I wish I was. I am not blessed with your abilities.
Then you can do nothing.
Wow.
Give me the diamonds, Will.
Okay. Then I will sell the gems to you, and you can have the diamonds.
Thank you so much. How many did I got here?
You have 1,000 gold worth.
How many diamonds? I need specificity.
You got about 6 or 7 diamonds, but it is worth about 1,000 gold.
I don't use
You do need to know the worth of the gold.
Okay.
That part is very
Based on
important.
value.
That's 3 revivifies.
That's
Yeah,
2.
That's
Or no, it's
Five-
300 for a
right?
revivify, right?
I thought
Yeah,
so.
I thought it was
600.
500
It's 600.
for a
For
revivify.
revivify? No shot.
That's what you told me.
No, it's
He was
300.
lying.
I think it was 3.
Look at your
500.
It was 500 or 300.
So
I
we
don't know.
Diamonds
fucking
were
died.
300 gold.
Oh, then good. I have enough for everybody.
So when I go down battle, I'm gonna need you right there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so 300 is, I think, so 1,000 is very good. That is 3 potential chances to
Revivifies
revive.
is a lot of revivifies.
Okay, I'll take it. So that's
Just double checking, make sure.
I could have sworn you said 6. I don't know what.
I was pretty sure I said 500 or 300, but it is 300 gold. The next level up, which is
To level 3. So I cast it.
no.
at 4.
There's another spell that is another way of reviving somebody. There is reincarnate,
zombie.
not as good.
Not there.
Not as good.
There's like true resurrection, right?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
9th
I'm
level.
nowhere near that.
No.
For a
On your
cleric,
That's
there is
Sorry.
resurrection,
I
which
do
is
have-
7th level.
I do
And
have
then there
ability to do
is true resurrection. Resurrection, I do have this.
What's the difference?
Well,
that.
one.
Reddit. We're nowhere near
one
there.
So,
False.
Revivify, you only have a minute to get to someone if they die. If you can't get to them within a minute, they are dead.
And you gotta
Um,
carry him to a temple.
whereas
A lot of
Resurrection,
money.
in the book, it is. So there is Reincarnate and Raise Dead. Resurrection is
Yeah.
originally like 100 years you have to get to them.
Wow.
I homebrewed it and reduced it down to it can be within 1 year. And then True Resurrection, it used to be, I think it was like 500 years, and I reduced that to only 10 years.
For
So
a 9th level spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 years?
10 years.
Listen.
So
10 years.
that's pretty far. 500 years a
I'm
little.
not complaining.
You could literally revive someone that was like a hero of the past that is so OP that
No
is-
longer than 200
Jace,
years.
I hit
200
shit
years?
with a stick,
That's-
bro. Like,
That's True
I
Resurrection.
don't care.
That's true, yeah.
So it was 200 years. Okay, still kind of
And
ridiculous.
25,000 gold worth of diamonds.
Yes, it is very expensive. but I did reduce it down. Homebrew rule, reduce it down to 10 years. So there are a couple different spells to bring people back.
Don't do raise dead on your friends, okay? It'd be funny though.
Why not? No, they're not zombies for raised dead. All right, hold on. We're gonna have a teachable moment here, so that you guys are aware. All right, so raised dead. It does take an hour, and this is the one that takes 500 gold. You return a dead creature you touch to life, provided that it has not been dead. That has been dead no longer than 10 days. So this is, I think, the one right above Revivify. So if you have to get back to a temple for someone to be able to cast this, you have 10 days to do so. If the creature's soul is both willing and at liberty to rejoin,
Let's go revive that troll.
rejoin the body, the creature returns to life with 1 hit point. The spell also neutralizes any poisons and cures non-magical diseases that affect the creature at the time it died. The one after that is Reincarnate. Now, Reincarnate is actually kind of interesting. It definitely adds something to the game.
Ooh, a piece of dead humanoid.
So,
You could. Sorry.
let me finish this real quick. So, this takes 1 hour to cast. You touch a dead humanoid or a piece of a dead humanoid. So let's say like everything was obliterated off of Garudon and only his hand remained. You could use that to bring him back. Provided that the creature has been dead no longer than 10 days. The spell forms a new adult body for it and then calls the soul to enter that body. If the target's soul isn't free or willing to do so, the spell fails. The magic fashions a new body for the creature to inhabit, which likely causes the creature's race to change. The DM rolls a d100 and consults the following table to determine what form the creature takes when restored to life, or the DM chooses a form. Meaning, even though he died as an Aasimar, he could come back as a Tabaxi, or he could come back as a goblin. You don't know. It will literally be the roll of the dice.
Is he a mind goblin?
So that one's a fun one. And then you get to Resurrection and True Resurrection. Which Resurrection I think is 100 and True Resurrection is 200 years. So, little teachable moment for what the spells are to bring people back from the dead.
Okay,
If
then how do
necessary.
you bring people back from the dead as a zombie?
You don't.
Could you though?
Well, I suppose if you killed the zombie and then used one of these spells within the time frame of when it was killed, then yes, you technically could.
Huh.
If, again, the soul is willing.
All right, cool.
All right.
Mind goblin is nuts. Got him.
Good.
So you sell her. She does give you 500 gold for the gems that you do not want. She does give you back the other gems. You do estimate this is probably somewhere around 800 gold worth of gems. It's just gems. You can get 800 gold for it, but it doesn't really have any other use than just selling it off for gold.
Okay. And could I get another ring of spell storing from you? You happen to have it?
I have not sold you a ring of spells.
Well, I currently have one. If I can possibly get another.
I may have one. Ring of spell storing?
Sure.
Hold on.
Can you double stack?
Nope. Well,
You have
okay.
like 3 and 3, so it leaves you like 4. So you get like
So,
a level 4 spell.
You technically
split.
can, because you can have 2 rings,
Yeah.
but-
Be like on the same hand, so like touching.
but you can only be attuned to 3 items, and this does require attunement. So this would take 2 of your 3 attuned slots. But
Yeah.
technically speaking, I would say yeah, you can.
Okay. I mean, I'm still waiting on a ring. Another one.
You're
I've
waiting
got
on
room.
another ring?
Yeah, the that +1, my AC
Oh, the
protection one.
yeah, ring of protection.
So you can only have 2 rings at a time, and I believe the restriction is 1 per hand.
Yeah. But he only has 1 ring right now.
Right, but it's sounding like he wants 3, which
You would have to unattune from 1 to put the ring of protection on.
grow a 3rd arm.
Oh.
Use a
Or
foot.
I know where to put it.
no.
It does adjust to the size, so it could be the size of a Tic Tac, if necessary.
Yeah, but the next time it disappears, it's just gonna fall off.
Huh?
Nothing.
I will take another ring of spell storing.
Very well. That will be 5,000 gold.
I'll take it.
Very well. She takes the 5,000 gold and hands over another ring of spell storing. You now have 2 rings of spell storing. Also, everybody make sure you are checking your items, that you are only attuned to 3, or keeping track of which items you still need to attune to, or anything like that.
Hello, Keg. You were here for something as well?
Yes.
I am all set.
Yeah, hold on, sorry. You
Spell
do
track.
have the Ring of Jumping. It is a attuned item, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Well,
All right. Well, I was just making sure that you had that, and if I don't know if you had any other attuned items.
Was the axe attuned?
Yes. After it got upgraded, it was an attuned item.
Okay, so I just have the 2.
Okay, cool. All right.
I'll start attuning to it.
Okay, that takes an hour. All right. You there,
Yes.
big guy. What can I do for you?
So I have some serious smelly type of business, so
Oh,
sorry.
no.
Seems interesting.
So I pull out the blood bag. So I
Oh yeah.
reach in, I pull out giant's toenails, giant's fingernails, giant's teeth, giant's
Sickening.
bone fragments, giant's blood, and then the
Backstrap thing.
backstrap of the hill giants that I have rolled up in cloth.
Stop. Perhaps you should tell me what you wish to do.
So I'm looking for a belt of strength.
She takes a moment to study some of the items that you have put on the table. You are in search of a belt of giant's strength.
Yes.
Oh, Walker, you're trying to get a deal here.
Interesting.
But I want to trade. You have all of this here in trade, and then I pull out all of the fire giants, backstrap, toenails.
I said.
Sorry.
For the love of goodness, stop.
So, did you want the hill giant or the fire giant
The
belt?
fire giant for me.
This is a very difficult item
Yes.
to make. This will take me some time.
Okay.
So, out again. This is a very rare item, and that puts it up to around 50,000 gold worth.
Back away, Locan.
No.
That's a big number.
With
You can
the
maybe just,
amount
like,
of
sell the toenail.
So, with the amount of stuff that you are willing to trade with the Hill Giants, that would put you close to around, because of how much you got, she would probably, we're going to kind of,
30 vials of blood, 40 nails, 8 teeth, bone fragments, multiple back straps.
Grizzly.
you're close to around 15,000 gold
Damn.
that she'd be willing to,
Ask about layaway. No?
for the Belt of Fire Giant strength.
What would that do?
Yeah, that would actually be about 50,000 gold. So
Wow.
you'd have to make up
35.
35,000 gold.
Okay.
But what that will do, while wearing this belt, your strength score changes to a score granted by the belt. The item has no effect on you if your strength without the belt is equal to or greater than the belt's score, which it's not. You would have a strength of 25.
Ooh.
This does require attunement as well. So that would put you at a +9 on your attack and damage rolls without your proficiency bonus, I think.
Which would put you at 12?
So yeah,
So
you would
you need
need
about 15.
35,000 gold to get this, and time for her to actually make it.
So if you made it, would I be able to?
+7. Sorry, not +7.
Would I be able to send you the gold as I build it up, and you hold on to it?
You wish to form a contract?
Sure.
How are we going to have time to
Classic into Warlock.
What
It's happening.
the fuck?
Very well. She takes a moment to write something down. She slides it across to you.
Wait, does he need 15 or 35?
35.
After all the trading?
15,000. 50,000. 35,000.
Yeah, which is which?
So it's 50 minus 15.
Oh,
He's
minus
providing
the 15.
15.
He's
Oh, okay.
providing 15,000.
I thought you were possibly subtracting 35 because everything gave you.
No.
That'd be cool.
Okay.
You're like, I'd prefer that.
But
actually.
with the large number of nails that you brought in, the giant's blood, the
It's gonna
everything,
turn Pretty fat profit.
it's it was all pretty good, which is why she's offering you 15,000. Looting can be good.
That is 30 vials of blood, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I were to come across other items that were of interest to you, would that be considered as?
Potentially.
Is there anything of value that I could keep my eyes out for?
You see her lean in on the counter, her scaly body getting closer.
Keep your distance.
Have you ever seen a green dragon?
I'm looking for a dragon. I don't know if it's green or not.
Oh, interesting. Find me the heart and an eye of a green dragon. I will knock off another 5,000 gold for a young, 10,000 for an adult, and 20,000 for an ancient.
Boom.
Well,
We gonna die.
You don't have to do the
Oh,
ancient. She's just offering that amount if you do the ancient.
So I'll send you gold as I get gold. I'll look for items of interest for you, and I will definitely keep my eye out for the dragon.
If we're across the continent, how will you get it?
Man,
That's true.
Can you transport it across vast amounts of land?
No.
No.
Oh, that's quite the travel
He
then.
would have to pick it up from me.
the belt?
Yes.
Once it's paid off?
Once it's paid off.
I gotta give it to you first. You're not crazy.
Okay.
That's layaway.
I don't know.
I don't do layaway.
Well, I thought that's exactly what you were doing.
I am not Stonewall Mart.
This one here.
Sounds like a layaway deal to me.
Alright.
It's possible you can take her
Here
gold and have
is
someone
the
else treat it.
contract. And it does state that if you find a green dragon, she will pay you this much for the heart and an eye. It does mention that if she finishes the belt and there is not payment for a total of 60 days, she has every right to sell it to somebody else for the full price, and you get
Don't
no
do it,
refund
okay?
on what you have
We don't live here.
already paid.
So as long as I make some type of payment within the 60 days.
Correct.
Okay.
Lopek, we don't live here.
I can mail money
She ain't gonna build that belt. You gotta come up here and get the belt. She just said that.
to
I'm
get
sorry,
the
that,
belt.
That was more.
Not
opinion
pay for the
than I
belt.
was saying. I'm so sorry.
You can mail money.
She will not mail the belt. You have to come back and pick up
That's
the belt.
fine. It's worth it.
Okay. We're gonna travel
Oh,
back here.
Yeah, we're
How far away
traveling
from our
quite
home?
far.
How many days away from our home? Weeks, am I?
Okay. If you're trying to get back to your home,
So,
Yeah, 'cause
quick
that's where I
question.
expect to go
Out of
north.
game that'll probably sell this because I already suspect it. If I wait any longer, will it, all of this spoil?
the nails not so much. The blood will start to coagulate, and the
Backstrap.
the backstraps are
It's gonna
definitely
take
starting to get a little bit of a stench to them.
So,
So
this
you
is
can't
my
do it
only
later.
chance.
Or you can find something else you want that you can actually get today and leave today with instead of trying to come back here. How far away from our home?
So, if you are going to go from
I don't
Strago
think you understand the
to
stat boost here.
Port Briam,
Oh, I get it. But realistically, us going back there is
We're
very.
also level 6. Like, you got time.
Well, I know. So, making payments, sending payments, and stuff like that over time. Yeah.
I mean, we all have layaway items everywhere.
Okay. That's
Wait,
fine.
so-
Look, I'm just thinking.
Medina doesn't because she hates shopping.
Crazy. As long as it's not like it doesn't
Now,
have
is
to
that
be
a
the full
Tamra
payment,
thing
just
as
like-
well, or is that just?
I was just saying, Medina's probably not interested in going to Stonewall Mart.
What was the question?
Oh, so you didn't have to pay like the full thing, just like pieces of
No,
it at a time.
no. As long as there are payments coming in, the contract is that as long as there are payments coming in.
So as long as I pay 500 gold within 60 days, then
Correct.
I get another 60 days on top of that.
Okay.
And then
Correct.
on top of that.
So just consistent payments as
Yes.
long as you do
Again,
that. Oh, okay.
to answer your question, Pam. So. So with a cart, you're close to around 20 to 22 days away.
Without the cart.
Without a cart, you're going slower because you're
The
walking.
horses are
Yeah,
dead.
without
If
the
you
cart.
if you go full ride a horse, you could probably bring it down to around 18 to 17 days.
Okay, look, I.
Okay, how much
now
money
we-
do you have?
now
Offhand right now?
Yeah.
1900?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, fuck.
We are 22 days from home.
You're off quite a bit.
Now, I know we're not heading home right away, but we have to come back here to pick up your belt. I'm all for you getting what like you want, but
This belt would make me as strong as the fire giant as long as I wear it. It's not an hour or a day or any potion. It stays as long as I'm wearing it.
It's basically a legendary item for the rest of your.
Life.
No, that would be Cloud Giant or Storm
Oh, Cloud Giant,
But
okay.
yeah.
Okay,
That's what I'm going to trade this in for. But anyway.
fair enough.
Yeah, I understand why. Yeah, it's your money.
So, kill some stuff, raid some dungeons, get some money.
Do some farmer's work.
Very well.
Okie dokie.
All right. So,
Maybe you'll be able to.
you sign the contract. She signs one as well and hands you your own copy.
Okay. And does it have the address and everything?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
It has all the information you would need to be able to send money to them.
Okay.
I just got a leg cramp. I'm going to stand up for a second just to stop that from happening. I bent my leg on the chair stuff, and yeah.
You
Anyways.
said 35 or 30?
35. I do allow debts. If there is an item that is way out of your price range that you guys want, I do allow debts. Alright.
The Reaper
Have
comes
debt
to
collectors?
call.
Well, that's part of the contract, is that if he doesn't make any payments, like let's say he forgets for 60 days, she then has the permission to sell the item without any refund to him on the money he's already spent.
Now you better set yourself
I
a
know that hurt
reminder
you.
alarm.
I know that hurt you over there.
Oh, there's a reminder. I've been waiting for this.
All right, so, yeah, you make the contract. She reaches her scaly, clawed hand out to shake. Shakes your hand. Pleasure doing business with you. The slickest snake.
That's even.
All right. You guys exit the shop. Please come back soon. You guys exit the shop. Begin to make your way back to. Oh gosh. Back to the shop, or back to the inn, where there is a somebody wearing very fine clothes, a Leonin, waiting for you. This is a male Leonin, young. His mane not fully developed out like Trothus, but definitely starting to get a little bit of a mane. The rest of you have been kind of back at the inn, relaxing. Hello, I do have a letter for the Displaced 8.
That's us.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, and have a good day. And he bows and he leaves.
He bows to us.
He does. As he leaves, you open the letter.
What language is it in?
Huh?
What language is it in?
It isn't common.
Read it.
It is a letter from Emperor Trothus.
I have a letter from Emperor Trophus. I'm going to read it now.
Please.
In Trophus's voice.
Yes.
Thank you.
Displaced 8. I would be most honored if you would join us at the keep. I have a mission for you that will pay well. Hope to hear from you soon.
XOXO.
Does it say anything about my library card?
With regards, Emperor Trothus.
Ah,
the
no
Sixth.
XOXO coward. No, I'm kidding.
XOXO. No.
I'm
I
kind
bet
of
I
surprised you
could
didn't throw us
just,
any
I could
gold
just
for
take
saving
the
his
letter
daughter.
to the library and be like,
Oh, see, you're one of them.
I
Okay.
want to hurt stuff.
They're gonna be like, you
All right, so I
that.
communicate what it said, and I said, guys, we should definitely look into this eventually. What time is it?
Eventually, what time is it?
In game,
Uh-huh.
it's still it's around noon.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm surprised he didn't shower us with gold for literally saving his daughter.
Maybe he's cheap.
Do we really?
Did you guys see the subtle look at all of you guys as he says that, and then surprised he didn't shower us with gold as he looks at me.
I mean, I don't really need gold for returning her.
Aww.
Unless it would need it, it would have been nice though for our travels.
When
I
is it
didn't
enough?
Use gold. About 35,000.
Listen here, look, they weren't there.
Here's
Like,
And what?
Gold.
Oh.
10
Money's
belts
money.
of fire giant strength.
10 copper.
Here's 2 more copper.
Don't spit on my face. Okay.
Two more
So-
coppers
Here's
of
a
evil.
Tuppence.
Do you guys wish to make your way to the keep?
Yes.
I think that's a great idea.
And you can inquire about your library card even though I don't know about this.
All
In
right.
person. Can't escape that.
So, you guys make your way to the keep.
Is this seal on this letter?
You had to break it to.
Okay, but you can still see it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thanks.
All right, you guys make your way back to the keep. King Trothus, or Emperor Trothus, is waiting for you all in the throne room. You do see some of his attendants around him, some of the members from the court that came down the stairs with him. Ah, Displaced 8. I'd like to thank you once again for all you have done for me. Before I give you this mission, I have a gift for you. And he waves his hand. There are 7 bags that are brought out to each of you.
Dang.
There is 3,000 gold in each one.
Wow.
Very nice.
Nice.
Could use this 10
You
minutes
could
ago.
have used this 10 minutes ago.
Gonna throw that payment in.
Cheap ass.
Well, if I time it just right.
This one here. What?
How much more of the taxpayers' money do you need?
All of
Tell me
it.
about it though.
And I have the possibility of more gold.
Ooh, we're listening.
My daughter was on a mission.
Nice.
The small village of Sutton is a little bit of a experiment for our kingdom. It is a mostly human residence. However, we have lost contact with them. When my daughter was heading there, we still had some contact, but people were going missing.
Oh, shit.
Most of the trade caravans.
Wonder why. It's weird.
About to get that 20,000.
Even after we found my daughter's guards dead, we still have not yet found the missing people.
Where on the map again?
Post.
Oh, so around the.
water.
Every person we have sent to investigate this has not returned since my daughter's situation. I task you with this, if you accept it.
Good question. How is she feeling?
She is doing quite well.
I'm happy to hear that.
She is spending time with her mother and her brother.
Oh, love it.
But should you accomplish this and you come back with news of what is happening, I will give you 3,000 gold total. If you go do this, you find out what is happening, and you fix the issue, I will pay you 10,000 gold
2,000 gold each.
total.
Oh, okay.
So then you can basically keep track of
Displaced 8, do you accept this mission?
it. Yes.
As long as you don't spontaneously explode.
Oh.
Why would I?
Just got that.
In
What do you
5
guys
seconds.
think? I think it's a
I don't think.
pretty good
No.
mission. Oh,
I mean,
Oh.
we're gonna be heading up north anyways.
we have to go that way regardless.
Does the area he pointed out coincide with any of the dens that we need to look into?
No. As far as you know, the dens that you guys have been taking care of are pretty much done.
Oh.
The ones you had knowledge of were the ones that Nyla had actually been to. That is how you knew about each one. As of this point, you do not have any further knowledge of any dens, so you're not entirely sure what's going on.
We could probably find more
So we
information
could probably take an
without.
assumption of what
Yeah.
this is, but okay.
I like what Felix just said. If we
Wow, smart words, guys.
Like,
It was my daughter who recommended that you take this mission. She said you are all quite capable.
tell her thank you for the compliment,
I will.
and she's very nice to say those things.
Once we get to Sutton, hopefully everything's okay and there's no, disaster. But is there anybody we should ask for?
search for. Sorry. Go to my notes. Come on. My phone does not want to work. I apologize.
So does it mean we're accepting the mission?
I'm always a fan of a humanitarian rescue mission.
I'm a fan of gold.
Ask for Ian.
Ian.
He is the governor.
Governor.
Mikhail?
Yes.
Nice.
And he's in Sutton?
He should be.
Yeah, that's the whole point. We're figuring it out.
One last time. For fun. Can I do my, what's it called? Divine Sense?
Go ahead.
Just in case.
So, you do Divine
Sacred
Sense.
life.
You sense a little bit of demon
Yep.
and a little bit of celestial. Or, sorry, devil.
Yes.
I heard
Not even.
slushing
My
and I was
apologies.
so confused.
And a little bit of celestial.
Okay, I just wanted to check. So you never know what can happen overnight.
Yeah.
Slushy.
I was like slushy.
So, do you accept?
I
Yeah.
do.
Honored
Yeah,
to
I
accept
think
it.
we
I
should.
think
Thank
yeah.
you for trusting us with this mission. I think we'd be honored to accept it.
Very well. We will arrange for you to leave immediately.
Okay.
We have horses ready, and we will have an escort past the mountains. Once you get past there, you will be on your own. Do keep in mind, you guys do not have a map of the Druasol Empire.
Could we get a map of the Jerusalem Empire?
I can certainly provide that for you.
I tried to go to the library earlier and they turned me away, but they said that they would let me in if they had a word from you saying that I was cool.
That's just rude.
Once you return, we will have that ready for you.
I'm not cool until I go rescue someone.
You are very cool, but we need you to leave immediately. We
I
have
don't understand. You're actually dope as fuck.
Can Felix
get
also
somebody-
have a
You-
cartoon library?
You totally lit, girl. But
Wow.
Well,
Um, so, yes, Sir Felix, you may also have one. Thank you for accepting this.
Thank you for
And,
trusting us with this.
of course, the guards will lead you past the mountains, and we will provide you a map. So please gather your things, meet at the gate, and you will have all you need.
I'm picking the pillows from the hotel.
Yes.
Just
Questions, man?
for next week.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like okay.
So, you guys gather your things. You, yes.
I literally had to go gather my things because they're all at the blacksmith.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's done.
Okay.
Oh,
I go.
Yeah, you got those.
Yeah,
You got those.
you're good.
Gonna just like a quick side. Go back, drop 30,000, and then buy 4 of the what were those? You paid 150 for
Greater potion?
greater potions.
Sure.
Okay, thanks. Continue.
Yeah, 150 each.
All right. So, you guys gather all your things and you make your way to the gate. You are met by 20 centaurs, all armed, ready to go. And one of them does reach out with a rolled up paper, and it is the map. It's the map. It's the map. And you guys begin making your way north to the village of Sutton.
Woo!
And that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's episode. Sorry it did go a little bit longer, but we also started much later.
But we
so-
also don't have any
Huh?
caffeine.
So, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Definitely a shopping episode. Please come back next week. We will hopefully not have the same technical issues that we had today.
We'll
And
have the map.
we will have the map, who was made by our magnificent cartographer, who currently does not want me to put her name out there, but I will at some point.
Secret cartographer.
We do, but she is amazing. She does great work. We love her so much, and every single time I see one of her new maps, it is beautiful, and I love it.
Fantastic.
We didn't do anything at the beginning because I wanted to get into the game, but also a huge thank you to Flipper, who does all of our minis, FL1P_3R. She is amazing what she does. This is not possible without a whole team. The person who built our table, which is amazing, is also the same person who did my DM screen. Ross Wade, he is amazing. and then our cartographer, Minis painter, and just the players in general. We thank you all for joining
The
us.
DM's cool too.
I'm okay. But thank you so much for coming and checking us out every week. We really love you guys. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much for all the support, and we will see you all next week. Have a good night.
No, it's greater, right?